Am I in frame?
You're in frame, baby.
Have we begun?
Hey guys, welcome to TAYLOR NEELY Show here in Austin, Texas.
Is that the name of the podcast?
It's called TAYLOR NEELY Show, not the TAYLOR NEELY Show. TAYLOR NEELY Show.
So, what made you want to drop the?
You know, you've already got the on everyone else's.
Is there an apostrophe S after your
TAYLOR NEELY Show?
Yeah, TAYLOR NEELY's show.
No, TAYLOR NEELY Show.
TAYLOR NEELY Show.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what do you do on this show? What's the concept?
We go from here to there.
Okay.
Just bounce around.
All right.
Really give it our all.
Can we just like have a moment of awkward silence?
How about just a moment of silence for all those?
Can you put your microphone towards the lawnmower that's
Don't do that. That's bad that's bad production. Guys, welcome to TAYLOR NEELY Show. I've got two guests in the building, in the house, his house. How do you guys like to say the house building?
I would say small apartment.
Yeah. You can get the fuck out of here then.
I'm already said I like this.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, we got the one and only, my favorite lady in Austin, Texas, Tim Stiefler. So that's Tim. These mics are different levels. The Shure, for some reason, you got to pump up way higher, and the little handhelds. And then we got JT Abbott. Give it up for him. All right.
I don't get like your favorite something.
He's my favorite guy who lives on an exotic animal ranch in Austin, Texas. It's the one, the only JT Abbott.
JT Abbott.
Yeah.
So I'm a woman, and you live on an exotic.
Well, it's the duality of man, huh?
That's my pronouns.
It's really the duality of man. You go from exotic animal ranch to man who.
I'm not a fucking woman, and I've told you guys this a bunch of times. And I said if you say it again, I'm going to be upset.
Yeah, we know you don't fuck women.
Tim's not a girl.
You guys, I didn't come on this podcast to be made fun of.
No, of course not. Okay, so guys, we were just at Sunset Strip, the world famous Sunset Strip. We all do comedy here in Austin, Texas, and we're just we're rocking, we're rolling. It's not the podcast where you can eat the mics. It's very serious. We got to talk about Tim. You're really in flux right now. Your life is really on fire. How does it feel to be at the bottom?
Yeah, my favorite thing is I grew up wealthy, I grew up privileged, and then riches to rags.
Yeah,
it's just one of those stories.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So my downfall, I would say, began 2 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
And just been kind of tumbling down a really big hill, hitting rocks along the way, breaking bones, and feeling bad.
Okay, hold on.
Started from the top, now I'm here.
Okay, great. If you had to break any bone right now, which one would you choose? If you had to, gun to your head, you got to break a bone.
Okay. I would go with my glute.
Yeah, that's not a bone.
No, that sucks.
The tailbone?
Okay,
you can't sit.
That is a bone.
No, I know it sucks, but I don't do improv. I don't know. I was put on the spot. And
no, seriously, what bone would you like to? If you had to choose a bone to break right now, which one would it be?
I mean, it would be like the least painful. I guess my pinky toe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good answer.
That one sucks too.
Which you think is more? Which you think is more consequential? Pinky toe or pinky finger?
Pinky toe.
Because balance? Yeah.
Because walking.
So, why did you not choose pinky?
Because I'm being put on the spot, and I don't know what the right answer is until I come up with it.
Tim,
I'm going to change it to the pinky finger.
Tim, let your guard down.
Have you ever
let your hair down?
Have you ever broken a bone?
Let your hair go.
Okay, seriously. Don't make fun of me on this podcast, and don't tell me to be vulnerable when you know I'm not comfortable opening up to guys.
Tim, you have such pretty eyes. You have the prettiest
Thank you.
You have the prettiest eyes in the room.
Who's the hottest guy?
In the room?
Dude, sound effect.
Okay, good one. That's a good choice. That's a good one.
Have you ever broken a bone?
Dude, so many bones. Are you kidding me? I just broke a bone. Do you not remember when I was in the sling? Or you hadn't moved here yet?
We moved at the same exact time.
Okay, you moved just after this. I went on a family mountain biking trip, boys trip.
As you do.
So yeah, as you do, because I'm not gay. Yes. And it was my dad, me, and three. It was supposed to be three of my brothers. Mm-hmm. One of them bailed the day before, and one of them bailed the day of. So it was just me, my dad, and my little brother, and we're just like, "What the fuck, dude?"
Yeah.
and whatever, it was fine.
So it was supposed to be 5, but it was 3.
It was 3, and then my dad the first night got food poisoning, so he couldn't go mountain biking the next day.
Classic dad.
And then on the mountain biking thing, they were like, "Do you want to do the advanced one or the beginner one?" And we were like, I don't know, like we're not. And she's like, you should do the advanced one. It was insane.
Yeah.
Like I love like a challenge. It was so dangerous and like not. She just was like biking. She never looked behind her. Yeah. It was all rock, like hard rock.
She
never told us. She never told us that there were going to be like to be careful to stay on like the exact trail.
Yeah.
And there's like these little arrows that every once in a while are like, hey, don't go over here.
Yeah.
But I didn't.
Did you go over there?
Yeah, so I went over there, and I went over. There was a ledge like this, not super tall, but like this, and I didn't know it, and I just because I couldn't turn, like it was like we were going so fast, and we're trying to keep up with her.
Yeah,
and I just went over it. Immediately, the front tire went down, and I fucking just took off like that.
Yeah.
And when my little brother tells it, it's one of those things where you just can't not laugh.
Yeah.
Because it's just like a guy in there. Oh, fuck. And I just land kind of a little bit of the rib and then my arm.
Yeah.
And I get up and I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I can go back on the bikes. And as soon as I tried to like grip the handle, it was like game over.
Hurt.
So she's like, so I walked back with my bike, got picked up,
What'd
and
you
then
break?
I went to the emergency room. I didn't break a rib. I fractured my arm.
Yeah.
But the funniest part was my dad and I were at the emergency because my dad's food poisoning was terrible.
Yeah.
And so we were.
You were trying to
literally
overshadow Dad.
In the same area of the emergency room, just in opposite rooms.
That's crazy.
And we had like the doctor went from me to him. And then my dad was like, I want to go home. And I couldn't do anything. So I was like, okay, fine. So it was a 1-day trip that was like fucking cursed. The only one that walked away like, okay, was my little brother.
Did your brother take a picture of you and your dad, like just in the beds together?
No, that would be insane.
That'd be funny.
To like just see a guy who like got so fucked up.
I do have 3 questions for you.
Oh.
The first one is, did you guys rent bikes or did you bring your own bikes?
No, we ran bikes.
Rented bikes.
Like I grew up mountain biking a little bit, but I'm not like an advanced mountain biker at all.
Question 2, where was this?
Moab.
Whoa.
It's cool. I wish I could see myself having a lot of fun with a better tour guide.
Yeah.
I'm going to quit pretending like I know where Moab is. Where is
Utah?
Yeah, it's like Utah,
Montana,
Nevada. I think it's Utah.
Utah or Nevada?
I don't.
Wait, no,
I don't
Utah
wanna be
is.
put it in a
desert
situation where I have to know information.
It's a deserty place.
I will make myself look like such an idiot if
it's
you
okay.
ask me
Just
anything
say
about
it with confidence.
I
can't. I have a hard time accepting myself and feeling secure in my own emotions and self.
Yeah, say it.
Turn my microphone up instead of keeping me down. It makes me feel like you don't value what I say. I told you I didn't want to come on this fucking podcast, Taylor.
Look how crisp you sound.
What's the last joke?
We hear the lawn.
Or the last thing.
Oh, the last thing was how much younger is your brother than you?
So I'm the middle child. He's 32. I'm 35. Zach, my older brother, is 37, and then my oldest brother is like getting close to 50, and then
Holy shit.
my dad's like 78.
That's a lot of brothers. Wait, 4?
Yeah, it's 4 of us.
4 y'all?
No girls?
No girls allowed?
No, that's why
No
I
girls?
don't.
No girls, huh?
Are we talking black? Is that what we're doing?
No, that's not a black voice.
That was pretty black.
No, that was
That
my
you
Snoop,
don't.
Shit, man, come on.
that's my Snoopy impression.
I do give off sister. I have a sister energy, and you
For sure.
don't give off.
Yeah.
You have a sister energy.
Tim,
Well, I prefer if I did, if you don't mind.
Tim, you give off energy like I'm going with the wind.
I do?
You give off energy like I don't care what happens to me. I don't care if I lose all my money. I don't care if a fire breaks out right now. I'll do what I need to do.
You don't mean that.
Tim, you look like to me like you'd be walking, like you're walking along the road.
Yeah. Are you serious?
Yeah. And like then all of a sudden there's a explosion behind you. You're like, what? And you look back and there's like house gone, obliterated.
Yeah.
Like
I lost my house?
no, it's not your house.
Oh, it's somebody else's house?
It's just a random house.
Well, why would I care about their house?
Because you're a hero in this story. Do you want to be the hero still?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so and then like the explosion threw like there's a couple babies in the house, throws them into a tree.
I throw the babies
No,
into
the
a tree.
Explosion threw the babies into a tree.
Okay.
Do you? Very important. You answer
This story
yes.
is not believable. I
Very-
was feeling like I was getting a compliment until you just started getting crazy.
I'm trying to help you out here. If you, very important, you answer this question correctly. If those babies get thrown into a very tall pine tree, do you go and rescue the babies, like climb, like shimmy up the pine tree, or do you ignore it?
I wouldn't, but only because I can't stand the sight of a dead baby.
They're not dead. They're alive.
They're dead.
If you leave, they're
They're
dead.
exploded. They're dead.
They're not exploded. They were in a special compartment.
Okay, so these babies were in a house that
Yeah.
exploded.
Yes.
Somehow
Yeah.
they were ejected from the house.
Yes.
There was a tree.
Yes.
Somehow they got lodged in the
You're
tree,
repeating everything I just said.
and somehow they're alive.
You have a choice to make.
Yeah, I mean, I would save those babies, I think.
Okay.
I would like to think I would, but if I can't get up the tree, I don't know if I could get up that tree. I might try to call 911. That would probably be what I did.
Right. But you've Mint Mobile now, so good luck with that. JT, how's the? So you have an exotic animal ranch you live on. It's your sister's.
Technically my brother-in-law's.
Yeah.
Not my sister's, but she married into it.
Married into the
Do
ranch.
you like your brother-in-law?
I do. Yeah. No, he's a great guy.
You totally have sisters, dude. This
Yeah.
guy's such a pussy.
Yeah. No, I do like him a lot. We first bonded over. He really likes the WWE, like the old school WWE.
Oh yeah, name 7 of their albums.
Oh fuck.
Albums?
It's an internet thing. Where you're like, oh yeah, name 7 of her albums. It's like, oh, I love.
This is
Like
TikTok?
when you're
TikTok
wearing
stuff?
when you're wearing a T-shirt of like Led Zeppelin, and you're like, oh, you like him so much.
No.
Wait, the WWE isn't...
No, but
That's the bit.
the bit is like, I love DeWalt Power Sauce. Oh yeah, name 7 other albums.
Yeah.
Oh, this is like... Okay.
Tim,
Hey,
you know what I'm saying.
I didn't.
You can't. No, you really you can't play gullible the whole time.
I'm not playing. I'm not playing. I haven't been playing since we started this. I would save those babies.
You're
though.
you're a playful guy.
I do think I'm a playful guy.
You
I'm
like-
sorry. I feel like I've been dominating the podcast, and JT just had a chance, and we took
J-
it from him.
Oh, it's fine. Do you
Yeah,
like
yeah,
being
keep going.
Do you like being tickled?
No.
Tickle till you puke.
Is that
no,
a thing?
No. I know we're supposed to yes and, but
Even a
no.
little?
No, I don't like
Even
that.
a little.
I don't like being tickled.
Not
no.
until you poop or shit.
No.
Not
No,
till
I
you
think that
pee.
makes it worse.
What's the
I think it makes
difference?
it way worse.
Not till you piss or shit.
Okay, piss.
I prefer not to be tickled, and I think everything that you've brought to it makes it worse. So it just makes me want to get
well,
tickled
if
less.
you had to be tickled and a breakable one at the same time, would you bottom half or top half?
What about tickled?
Oh, bottom half for sure.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about tickled till you come?
Who is tickling me?
Dealer's choice.
Dealer's choice?
Oh, whoever I want.
yeah. Except
I really hate being tickled, but I really, really like coming.
What if the only way you could
I
come?
love coming,
What
dude.
if the only way you could come was being
by
tickled?
being tickled.
I mean, I would love being
You have
tickled.
you have a tickle kink.
Or it's just like, your dad when you're a kid.
Yeah. But you have
Your
to-
parents are just always
Yeah, yeah,
tickling
yeah.
you, and you're just like, oh shit.
Yeah, you-
And if you're like the dad, you're like, I think
we gotta stop tickling.
Tim's coming.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like
like-
6.
It's a disease where you get tickled, you come.
Do you
I
guys
was-
come before you actually things came out? Were you guys coming before
It's
things
like-
came
it's
out?
like- it's like a-
Because I was
Like
having
12 or 13 whenever you first start jerking off. And it was
I
just
started
like,
jerking off at 11 probably.
and it would just like nothing would come out.
Yeah,
I did.
but I had an orgasm.
Correct.
The first time it happened, I was like, I sat there
Yeah.
for a long time.
Mine was a
was like,
a
what?
hot tub jet.
Mine was the floor of my room.
I
The
did.
floor of your room?
I was in a sleeping bag.
Like
I did.
carpet?
Isn't it crazy how easy it was for
Carpet
us
or-
to come back in the day?
Carpet?
It,
or-
it just gets harder to come.
was it carpet?
Yeah.
Your first time was also?
I did a no, but
Oh.
I did do the hot tub thing.
Yeah.
I never did that.
It's just like a jet of water coming out.
I know what a hot tub is.
Is
The exotic animal ranch. We need to fit. What?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Why does your brother have an exotic animal ranch?
ooh, his father back in like, I don't know, I want to say the early 2000s maybe, bought 50 acres in South Austin. And in Texas, if you have livestock on your property, you get like a tax write-off.
Okay.
So initially, they just had a bunch of buffalo on their
Yeah.
property, and it kind of started from there. They went buffalo, they got a camel, they got like They have a zebra now. The zebra fucked a donkey. So there's
a donkey or whatever it is.
yeah. My sister corrected me. I initially said zadonk. It's actually zdonk.
Is it still alive?
Oh, it's French.
People get zadonk. Some people get very upset if you like pronounce.
I don't care.
Animals.
Can you like sell it?
The animals or
The Z donkey.
oh yeah, you can sell and
You could sell anything.
you can sell a human being.
Have you ever thought of selling that J hat so you didn't have to wear it anymore?
Well, no, I want to get a T belt.
Why do you have a J hat?
It's a brand.
What's the J?
Jound.
Jound?
Jound?
Yeah, that's that's a brand.
Jound? Is that? I think you made that up.
Yeah, I think you're fucking. It stands for. I think you bought a hat.
Because it's J
That's
for JT.
JT.
That's why I like to wear it. It's because
Yeah.
my name starts with a J.
You know what's funny? Like I produced that show Date Night Comedy, and like I made. This is me making fun of myself. So
Okay.
relax, take a moment.
Right. Produced.
Okay, so I have hats and shirts, and
I heard they're really good hats.
hey, I didn't say it.
But someone told me they're really good hats.
I mean,
Word on the street.
yeah, they're hot hats.
I want to get through this.
All right, I was just like wearing both one time, and you know Martin.
Martian?
No, Martin
Phillips.
Phillips from Kill Tony.
He's a nice guy.
Really nice guy, and so it was really funny when like we were at our mutual friend's house eating dinner or whatever, and I was like there, and he's like, "What are you wearing?" And I was like, "Oh, you know, like just I produced this show," and he's like, "You're wearing a shirt and a hat from a show you produce? That's so ridiculous." And he's the nicest guy ever,
Yeah.
and he was just like, "You fucking tool."
That's crazy.
yeah. It was, then so anyways,
So do you take?
I will.
Is there more weight to that because he's a pretty nice guy?
yeah, it feels way worse.
Yeah.
It made me feel worse for sure.
I feel
It's not
indifferent
that-
about you talking about my J hat. It's just I
You do?
did.
Well, that's because you have so much confidence, and you're not. You know, we already talked about I'm a fragile guy. I need compliments consistently.
You look great today, but I did
Good
initially.
knees. Good knees.
Is this guy
buddy.
trying to fuck me right now?
Yeah,
dude?
it is crazy. You guys both went on stage today
Yeah.
with shorts on.
Well,
I go in shorts every day.
I don't care about wearing pants at the Sunset Day mic.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter.
Who
The Sunset
gives
Day
a
mic.
shit?
Like, that's how you get booked, guys. Come on.
Oh, who's booked you from the Sunset mic?
Yeah, because I don't think anyone's getting booked from that fucking mic.
I don't think so.
No one's laughing. No one's having fun. That's
I have fun.
I had
at the
fun.
mic.
I have great
Yeah.
time.
we had
Yeah.
fun.
It was, yeah, I have a good time. I feel like
Wait, why didn't you have?
We
that?
had fun. Did you
You
have
could
fun?
get-
Yeah, I had great time.
you can get laughs.
I do love that mic.
It's actually like I hate mics where you don't get anything, but
You
I feel like
there's
a lot
some
of.
at this one.
I feel like you can like at Austin mics now because there's so many people like you guys that just keep moving here.
Yeah.
I'm an OG. I'm a vet.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you for your service.
Do you guys like look up to me because I'm older and a veteran of the scene?
Just older.
I didn't know that you were older until you had like told me you were older.
Yeah, you got the
Do you
soul.
guys have any questions about stand up or life or?
When does your penis stop working?
I mean, it's still not.
Have your cums gotten more dribbly as you've gotten older?
It doesn't shoot out like it used to.
Mine neither.
Yeah, but I come a
28.
lot.
Have
When
you
I come,
gotten a prostate exam yet?
No, I think that's like in your 40s. I mean, what do you mean by prostate exam? Like with a doctor or?
With a docky.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, not with a doctor.
Have you stimulated your prostate before?
All the time.
Actually,
With
Yeah,
your
by
own,
myself.
With your own fingies?
wait, hold on. Okay, are you being serious or is this a bit?
This is a bit.
Okay,
Yep,
okay.
that's a bit. Do I check my own prostate?
But have you guys ever put your own fingers
Ass.
up your own butt?
When I was a kid,
Yeah, I did once in the
I did.
shower.
I did.
yeah, in the shower.
I did with. I did once. I think I was like 11 when I was like, fucking my carpet.
Yeah.
And I was just like,
You-
I put a pen up my ass.
Oh, wow.
And it
Which-
and it felt
which way?
so good.
Which way?
It was capped.
Okay, good. But was it cap side going up or the butt?
I think it was the butt.
Okay.
Was there a
Because the
hole?
cap-
Was there a hole in the pin cap? You can still breathe. It's like a butt
I
snorkel.
don't think so. I think they closed that off. I think that's the point of a
Was
cap.
it was it a
you know?
Bic pen?
Yeah, it was some cheap blue ballpoint pen.
Yeah. Was it the clear see-through ones or
Yeah,
like the
yeah, that's what it was.
Okay. That's
Isn't
still,
it crazy that I can remember?
No.
Like,
That's great. I'm
yeah.
glad you
So, anyways, I did that, and I kept doing it because I was like, this is great. And then I never did it again, but it wasn't out of shame or like that's gay or anything like that. I don't know why I didn't, because it was great.
Yeah, there's an account I follow on Instagram called Savage Paramedics, and it's a lot of MRIs and X-rays of people with stuff stuck too far up their butt they can't get it out.
Wait, what? That's the entire point of the
Yeah,
channel?
it's called Savage Paramedics.
I would have
And
loved.
it's just shit. It's just stuff.
Not
in people's
always
ass?
up people's butts, but it's like it's crazy accidents. Like it's usually how did this person's fingers get blown off, and you have to guess, and then they reveal it later.
Whoa.
What do you think your dad would have said if he walked in while that was happening? Like, give like an actual impression.
Okay.
Impression.
Here's what I think. I think he'd be like, oh.
Shut the door.
And then shut the door and never talk about it. I think he'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Because what do you say? Like, don't do that.
Hey, stop.
Yeah. Stop. Like, I mean, he'd take a moment. He's like, Tim, do you want to? Oh. You know?
He's finally coming to ask if you want to go play catch outside.
Yeah, finally, for the first time, he's like, hey, you want to play catch? Oh, you have a pen in your ass. Never going to play catch with that kid.
I'm sorry that happened.
What do you
Wait,
mean?
why are you apologizing?
Your dad walked in on you.
No, he didn't.
Oh.
That was a bit.
Oh, you
What?
thought that was all real?
Yeah.
No, I said, what would you do if?
It was a good question. What would you do if your dad was How did you jerk off as a kid?
I still to this day jerk off very quietly. And it's like, I'm not joking. Like, I listen to porn very quietly.
Yeah, but how loud do you think jerking off is?
Some people get into it, man. Like, some people are like...
What? Like, it's quiet. It's
I've-
normally
I-
No,
pretty
it's
I've-
definitely like a moment of like, seldom and very,
I've got sound
peaceful.
effects I play like this.
It's a perfect one.
Wait, we haven't pressed the other ones. This is what
No,
it
don't
sounds like.
press all my buttons. Don't do it. They're so confusing and scary. Don't. They say bad words. They say the N
Do
word.
it.
Don't touch
Do
them.
it. Do it.
This is what it
That
sounds
one's
like.
already been played.
Just do one.
No, this one?
Yeah,
Yeah, do
I don't
it.
it has.
This is what it sounds like when I come. Oh, it's the same.
Okay, you want to know what I sound like?
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a weird sound effect, dude.
They're still applauding for JT.
All right, can I just tell you? Can I tell you what I did there? Just in case you guys didn't recognize. So I pretended like I was pressing it,
Yeah.
and I made that sound effect.
Yeah.
That's what it, yeah. So just
And
a
I
little-
hope the green screen zooms in on your face whenever that happens.
Do you want me to make the green screen your face?
Ooh,
for the whole episode?
The whole
It's
episode.
completely up to you. It's the TAYLOR NEELY show.
Why don't you give a little facial reaction?
Excuse me. Hello?
It's not
even a phone
It's
call.
not even a phone call.
I'll talk to you though.
Okay. How's your I like that shirt.
Thank you so much.
It's a good shirt. I
This
like
was my dad's. I
like-
stole it from
Oh
him.
my God,
old,
that's such good
old
news.
flannels last so long.
They do. This
Oh my
is great
God.
quality.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of something, but
Oops, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
oh, sorry. Hold on. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now he's gone.
Yeah.
He's not part of the podcast anymore.
It's just me and you.
It's just me and you, baby.
Yeah.
guys, I just got to
Tim's not even. Tim's not even.
Oh man, I had a good bit. No, it wasn't even a good.
You just got into college. Congratulations.
At the
You're
age of
going back-
35,
You're going
you
back to college.
finally.
I lied. I'm 18.
Okay. Okay. What's your business? Marketing.
Marketing agency,
Yeah.
and I'm a totally different person professionally than I am like
bet.
personally.
Of course.
You know, like I joke around, but like
Yeah.
I'm not fun to work for or with.
But
I think.
Are you your own boss? It's your company, right?
Yeah, it's me. I started and then I brought on like 2 equal
Yeah.
partners, so it's like a threesome.
What did you go to college for marketing?
No,
Did you know you wanted to do stand up before starting the business or after?
dude, I only started doing stand up
As a goof.
like a year and 9 months ago.
Okay, so yeah.
You were like doing ground links and stuff.
I was doing improv for like 10 years.
That's-
I spent a lot of time doing improv, but you don't do it like improv isn't like stand up. Like we're going out every day, which I love. Like it's
Yeah.
so cool to just be
Yeah.
able to like see the same people. Like one of the things I love, I'm obsessed with stand up. I love that it's challenging. I love that you get to be on stage and perform and work on bits and collaborate. But like one of the coolest things is like just being able to
Every night.
yeah, just like go out, see people you like, and just catch up or whatever, go do stuff together, take a bubble bath, like whatever it is that you do.
That is also probably like one of my favorite things to stand up. What I wanted out of stand up was to be able to just like be known at some point, to be able to just like,
Sorry.
no, you're great.
Sorry. I forgot which one was mine.
To be able to go like,
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
What did you do?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna get you a paper towel.
Excuse me.
What happened?
Just, I don't know. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
What happened?
I thought it would be funny if I did it, and it way more came out than I thought.
I want
I
everyone.
was like, this would be a fun bit.
Do you need a towel?
I just spit all over myself.
I want everyone to know
Or
that
you think it's all soaked up?
that Tim spent like 20 seconds talking about how you didn't want the whole podcast to be about him, but when I finally started talking, he made sure to spit out his drink to make the podcast
I'm just gonna be honest, like
about him.
it was a good laugh.
That's really
we just
funny.
had a good laugh.
That's really funny.
You know, it was funnier than you're talking about the community. So
Well, no, I just want to be able to go up anywhere and be able to like.
I'm sorry.
No, you're great. Great.
That was funny. That was really. I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting all that. I was like, I got a little bit in my mouth. This will be fun.
It's bubbly.
It's like fucking everywhere. Like, dude, I'm drenched.
Okay, JT.
All right, JT.
Back to JT.
Yeah.
But try to, like, when you're talking about it, like, make it funny. Just be like, I love this community. I love it so much.
What'd you?
And then, like, punchline. Yeah, like fart or something like that.
You guys on fire for this stuff? You guys seem like you're on fire
For stand up.
for just life. You know, it's a gusto.
Today I woke up and I've felt good today.
You got a gusto for life.
Wait, on fire, like in what?
Like
so bad on fire?
Yeah, because you already said
creatively.
you
Are
already
on
used
fire?
that expression for him, and that was him like in a bad place in his life.
No, are you on fire for like what's going on in your lives right now?
Like fire positive?
Yeah, like creatively, you're like,
Yeah.
Or you wake up and
Yeah, I mean, like I'm in a good spot. I mean, like well, let JT go. I do not want to hog the mic. JT, what?
No, I'm in a place.
I've been on fire. I think. No, I'm just kidding. You go.
I have no. This is like the most interesting time of my life because I am.
You worked in corporate before this, right?
I did, yeah. I worked in for a label manufacturing company.
The rat race.
Yeah, for like 10 years, honestly. And then now this is the first time in my life where the things that I do, like on stage, are like the depiction of who I am and like the things that people are liking me because of me, not because of like
right
I don't know, bullshit.
Of course.
Yeah.
Tim, please. You talking like an old singer where it's from the ceiling?
Yeah, no.
Like a boxer.
I don't want to interrupt, so I'm like, cool. I'll just do that.
Yeah.
So you feel like you found your voice more?
Definitely. I mean, I won't sugarcoat it. I worked for my dad, like it was his company, and so he was the CEO of the company, and so everything that I did, I felt like was like the silver lining was, am I being like praised because I'm actually doing a good job, or is it because my dad's a CEO?
Yeah.
Wait, what does that have to do with finding your voice in comedy, though?
Because this is the first time in my life that I'm doing something where it's
For
like
you?
for myself,
Not for daddy.
not
Not for daddy.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I do everything for my dad.
I love my dad. My dad's a great
The
guy.
only reason I want to be successful is so my daddy
That is
walks in on, because he did walk in on me putting a pen in my ass, and the only way he's gonna forgive.
That's enough.
All right, sorry.
No, I think I definitely do. Like anything I do, like I'm like I wish I could. Like one day I wish I could send my parents on vacation. You know,
Yeah,
with success.
I think we chose the wrong thing to be able to do that.
I mean, not in like 20 years. I think we can.
I try to stay optimistic about stuff, but the reality, like, just there's so many good people in stand up.
Yeah.
That it's like if you're realistic, it's going to be really hard to like.
Of course.
Well,
kill
especially in this scene, like in the Austin scene, everyone's moving.
Yeah,
back
maybe
and forth comedy.
like I guess our scene. What was it like? How does this scene compare to other scenes in terms of talent?
I've been to 3 other scenes. I started in Dallas, and then I did OC, Orange County, and then I did
You were in California?
yeah,
Wow.
and then Los Angeles.
Brag.
So like those 2 scenes, and then Dallas. And comparatively, I mean, we're kind of just getting the best of each like scene, and they're all moving down to Austin right now.
I'm kind of sick of people moving here a little
There's
bit.
a lot of people moving here.
You know,
I have no room to speak because I've only been here for 2 months, and I don't know what considers you a vet. Whenever you like,
I'll let you know.
what are you like? How long have you? Well, you said 1 year and 9 months that you've been doing comedy.
Yeah, but not here. I
Yeah.
started in San Diego.
You started in San Diego?
Mhm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot that
you know-
you don't know about me. Maybe you should ask a fucking question.
Did you know Bill before?
Bill Carroll?
Yeah, before Austin.
Was he in San Diego?
Well, he was in LA.
Well, no, because I was in San Diego.
I don't know if they like kind of mixed in a little
2.5 hour drive without traffic.
I took the train once from Los Angeles to San Diego.
No, it's not. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I had
the
already
train?
moved here though when he. I've been here a year.
What's your guy's favorite form of transport?
Train, dude, for sure. Train.
Well, like old time train, like hobo on a train car, or like plush Japanese bullet train.
Japanese.
Never experienced a Japanese bullet train. I know that they're trying to build one.
Oh, you
from like
gotta get to Japan.
You gotta get to Japan.
Have you been?
No, but I want to go so bad.
I would-
It's
I
the
would
best
like to
place
go.
I've ever been. 100%. Yeah, dude.
You seem like a guy that's been.
Yeah, I know.
Whose watch just clicked?
Can I be honest? I think part of my success is because I went to Japan.
and you're able to talk about it.
Yeah,
Did you go to Barcelona too?
I've been there twice.
Wait,
Twice.
Did you go to Japan? Like your success in business?
No, I don't know why I said that. To be honest, that was
are
a throwaway.
you okay? Well, are you gay? Do you feel successful?
Are you gay?
Do I feel successful?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like I
comparatively.
had. Yeah, I think that helps.
Compare yourself to like people from the 1850s. You're so successful.
Yeah, all of us are.
Well, if it was the 1850s, he'd be dead.
Why? Because you
Because they
broke
didn't
your
have.
arm.
Well, they just didn't.
If you
have
broke your arm, you would have
anything.
died.
Yeah.
Every time
and
you-
also AIDS was incurable at that time.
AIDS wasn't even around yet.
Can you think of like what about like before there was a cure to like an EpiPen?
Yeah,
Like-
your face would just blow up and you would die.
Yeah. What if you were allergic to peanuts
That would
Yeah.
suck.
No, I don't
before
think,
an EpiPen was
You just like
invented?
eat. You're just like, oh, peanuts are great, and then you just fucking die. You know what I was thinking about?
I
That's-
don't think there were peanut allergies.
You know what I was thinking about?
What?
What? Are you serious?
Boys, you were thinking about boys.
Yeah, I was thinking about boys. This other time though, I was thinking about, like how when bees sting you, they just fucking die.
Yeah.
Isn't that like so confusing to just be
To the
like,
bee?
yeah, you're just like part
If you're
of my
allergic.
anatomy.
If you're allergic.
But the bee
No, the
doesn't
bee
know.
dies.
Oh, the bee
doesn't-
dies.
The bee doesn't know.
Yeah, they don't know. So it's just like imagine punching somebody in the face and then having a heart attack. You know, like that must be so
But also,
surprising.
I think they die because their whole ass rips out of their.
Well, yeah, their stinger is like connected to their internal organs.
Why? That's a bad design.
Yeah, they're poorly designed.
It's a bad designed animal.
I also think it's funny that like if you try and introduce a new queen to like the hive,
Yeah.
they try and kill her.
Oh,
So you have
Dude,
to, like, put in a
insects are
box.
fucking savages.
they are crazy.
I hate insects. I really do.
Well, how do you feel about these crickets? We're getting just so many crickets that fly right now. They're
Dude.
all over Austin. I
I don't
mean,
like it.
They're
Crickets
disgusting.
fucking suck. I don't know of any. There's like
I ate a cricket.
Chocolate covered
what, in Japan.
deep fried.
No, in Vietnam.
Oh my god.
That's all they eat there.
Yeah, savages.
They gotta eat is bugs.
You know who I hate? Papua New Guineans. I can't fucking stand
Really?
those people.
Why?
Papados, the
Yeah.
restaurant.
Why?
Why don't you like Papua
Just their
New Guinea?
fucking name, Papua New Guinean. Shut
Are you,
the
what
fuck
about
up.
Mama New Guinea? Where is Papua New Guinea?
I don't know, but I hate them.
Where's Papa Old Guinea?
He's taking a nap. Taking a sweet nap.
Can you turn down his?
Why?
I didn't like that joke.
I like.
You didn't like that joke?
No.
You've been bombing it up the whole time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought it was funny when I put my mouth around the microphone. I thought that was a huge laugh.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was good.
That was this.
All right, JT, what other questions should we ask you?
Ask me.
What's
Yeah.
tell us
It's
do you have any
JT's turn.
special
Any
skills?
special skills, JT?
special skills or talents?
Can you do like 5 push-ups or
You have,
anything?
you have any special skills?
Like anything like you're proud of you can do.
I can whistle with my hands.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see it. That is pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
It just keeps going?
Yeah, that one keeps going for some reason.
Oh.
I gotta program some new ones because I can go to other options.
Oh, sick.
I'm stuck.
Okay.
I haven't
There's
done it.
there's not much to me after that.
You don't have any other special skills?
No, I can't do any like handstands or cartwheels or anything.
Can you do a backflip?
No.
How about
I did film myself recently doing a cartwheel, and I was very disappointed in
it wasn't good.
No,
Did you do sports growing up?
I did
Which ones?
Softball.
all of
Yeah,
it.
softball. He was the
You know,
coach.
I did. We did try and
He was
do.
the coach.
We did try
on,
and do.
girls.
Come on, girls, let's go.
We tried to do softball like a couple of years ago. Me and a group of my friends, and when they asked us,
boyfriends.
if we wanted to do like
Okay, Tim.
the beginner softball or the advanced, we chose the advanced for some reason, and we did not win a single game.
This sounds a lot like Tim's mountain biking story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys got to just own up to the fact that you're not professionals at the things you're trying to do.
Yeah.
Yep.
The thing is, like, it's annoying, like, because it's intramural sports and like,
Yeah.
and like kickball and softball, like all these like, you know, whatever sports
Yeah.
are like really popular, but you just have these like crazy athletes,
Yeah.
like baseball
Yeah,
players
yeah.
in college just
Some
come
people-
and
some peop-
absolutely fucking annihilate.
Some
Yeah.
people are just trying to get out like the anger from like their shitty lives.
They can't
And
take
that's
out
what
on
they-
their families.
That's what they do.
No, I think they take it out on both.
They take it out on their families and the sport.
I think so.
So if they focused either on taking it out on their family or on the sport, they'd be really good at one or the other.
I think so.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So they'd either kill their family or be a very good softball player.
Yeah. Or both. I don't know.
Well, no,
Oh.
it's one or the other.
Chris Benoit,
Who's that?
the wrestler who was really good at wrestling, but then also had such bad CTE that he murdered his entire family
Oh, shit.
Damn.
and then killed himself.
Oh,
Damn.
no.
How'd he kill himself?
He actually, I think he hung himself, or no, he like choked himself with like a fucking barbell or something like that. Or like I don't know, it was something with some sort of home gym equipment.
That's wild. He did like It's just me on the podcast once again. It's oh man. Guys, I'm sorry both my guests. We're gonna do we're gonna do something spooky now. Both my guests are gonna be faded in really quickly. And
For Donald Trump.
well, that's your choice. It's your political choice to vote for. Okay, well that was a waste of time. I really killed the momentum. God damn it, son of a bitch. Guys, say hello to Newbassassin, please. Say hello to him.
Hello, New Guinea.
Nope. Say hello to Newbassassin.
Who's Newbassassin?
He's a big fan.
Who's Newbassassin?
A big fan.
Wait, Noob ASSASS.
NEWB Assassin. He's Newbassassin. That's just his YouTube name. I don't know who he is.
Newbassassin, I want you.
He
to
lives. He lives in
message
Indiana.
me. I want to get you on this podcast.
He could. If we ever go to stop it, you guys. We gotta.
Are we taking this on the road?
No. I can't.
We got to do this live.
Newbassassin, we're coming to you, brother. Or sister.
Every time I tell someone about Newbassassin, they're mean to him.
No. I'm being nice. I want to come. I want to see how you're living.
This is a gamer, right?
I don't
Because he
know.
assassinates noobs.
I don't know, but I had my two friends in Atlanta on my podcast, and they pointed guns at him
Oh,
because I brought out my guns, and they pointed it right at the camera, and they threatened to kill Newbassassin, and I didn't like it at all.
That's great.
That's not nice.
And does he still listen?
Yes.
I mean, I think he wants to be made fun of.
No, I think he just likes. I think he enjoys being included.
Hey, listen, you 16-year-old
Hey,
piece
no.
of fucking shit.
He doesn't mean it.
Stop
Newbassassin, don't
listening
listen
to
him.
this podcast.
Please don't, Newbassassin. You are the only.
I'm going to
thing keeping me
assassinate you.
going.
I'm going to assassinate your ass. You know what that
I
means?
regret telling anyone about Newbassassin.
I'm going to.
Ever. I should have kept that to myself.
Tim's going to come put a pin cap up your ass.
I'm not going to release this.
Not before I
I don't have to release
put
this
it up
episode.
my butt.
If we're all going to have a bad attitude, I'm not going to release
Okay,
this
I'll
episode.
have a good
agree.
attitude.
Let's focus up.
I just got sleepy, you know? I just got.
You're so sleepy?
I think it was when you turned down all the volume.
It turned
and
down your
It just
volume?
killed the momentum.
I think it did. I think it actually did.
I
I
think it's
think
all over.
whenever you spill that drink out of your mouth, that's what kind of killed the momentum.
I think that was the highlight of the podcast.
That made me
wasn't it?
laugh a lot.
I think that was the best part of the podcast so
Have
far.
you ever told Tim how we met?
No, I haven't. I haven't let him know.
No.
Fishing trip.
Fishing trip.
Fishing trip?
Taylor and I met.
I was dressed up as Forrest Gump. He was dressed up as Bubba Gump.
This is a bit. Taylor and I met on.
Oh, that was a bit?
Yeah.
Oh.
Taylor and
Had me
I.
fooled.
Taylor and I met actually on January 6th, 2021. We stormed the Capitol together.
Oh.
We were in the back though, so it really wasn't.
Yeah,
fun.
you guys didn't make it into the Capitol?
No, it was
Why-
over.
I got
why-
close,
why'd
1
you-
foot in.
Why'd you guys do that?
Why did we do it?
Yeah.
Because it was a revolution.
I was
The
kind of.
right revolution.
I thought it looked like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are bad people. I think you guys need to get off the podcast.
You want to do it?
Yeah, I'll do it solo.
Okay.
Hey, everyone. Welcome to the podcast. Fuck you, Newbassassin. Fuck you.
All right. Well, that was a big mistake to let Tim take the reins there. He immediately went to lashing out at the audience. That's what when power goes to your head, ladies and gentlemen. We can't.
Okay, no more making fun of Newbassassin.
Okay.
Sorry, Noob.
Sorry, buddy.
NA.
Well, that's what we were doing, storming the Capitol. We were trying to get Newbassassin to be president.
Oh, okay. That's cool. What was the most fun part about storming the Capitol for you guys? Also, is this what you wore?
The food.
It was catered.
Really? The entire thing? Who catered it?
Papa Do's.
Papa Do's catered it?
Yep.
Yeah.
The fish company.
They don't even have it up there, but we had it flown in.
Was it, how hilarious was it when that girl got shot?
We laughed our butts off.
You
Yeah.
did?
We laughed hard.
I was joking because
I was
somebody
the one.
died.
I was the one who shot her.
No, you didn't. I
Wearing
saw
this
who.
outfit.
What did you say? Anything cool before you pulled the trigger?
Yeah, I said, "Noobassassin says hello,"
And then you shot her.
and then I shot her.
This was very dark.
Did you try to shoot anybody else?
Well, because his name is Newbassassin, I didn't kill anyone else because it's a noob.
Because his name is Newbassassin.
Well, because he's a noob assassin, he doesn't know.
What's your favorite animal in the exotic animal ranch?
Oh, the lemurs.
Oh, there's monkeys?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Are they technically monkeys?
I,
The difference between a monkey and an ape is one has a tail, right?
I'm not going to answer that question because there's people that like really get upset about like falsifying.
Yeah,
Well, I
I don't
would
like it.
species.
I don't like that when that happens.
Mm-hmm.
Is there other turtles?
There is like African tortoises.
Those are
yeah.
big boys.
They're huge.
They live for forever.
Yeah, they're really silly when they have sex.
I've seen that.
Explain.
Yeah.
They have sex for a long time, and like
Well, because they're so slow.
yeah,
very
and
slow.
the woman,
It's regular time for them.
Yeah.
the woman tortoise, the woman tortoise kind of just
Turtle
like,
time.
I have a video. I can show you a video.
No, it's okay. I actually seen it.
We'll put it up on the
I know. I totally know.
Yeah,
I've seen it.
and then
I've seen it. I swear to God, I've seen turtles fuck
in real life.
on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah. I've seen all sorts of animals have. I saw lions fuck in real life.
What was the name of the account of the turtle fucking?
I don't know.
Was it?
I think it was JT or something.
Was it Newbassassin?
No, yeah, I don't know. But anyways, so do you get to see a lot of animals have sex?
The other ones kind of do it privately and quietly.
Can I hit your vape?
Yep.
Are there any like big cats?
This podcast is brought to you by Geek Bar.
Are there any big cats on the farm?
No, there's no.
What's the most dangerous animal on there?
We actually just got, or I don't know why I say we. They just got rid of a buffalo because he was
Aw.
trying to become like the aggressor.
Yeah.
He was trying to become like the dominant.
Against
of
who,
the buffalo,
though?
Of the other buffalo.
Are there other buffalo?
Yeah.
How many buffs?
I'm gonna go on off the record or on the record.
On the record?
Doesn't matter.
No, actually off the record.
Off the record, I'm gonna say 8,
On the
8.
record?
9 maybe.
Can you have half a buffalo?
What does that even consist of?
I don't know. He's probably dead, but half a buffalo.
What's a buffalo soldier?
Marlon,
That's-
Marley, Bob Marley.
That's Marley Bob.
Rasta.
Do you guys know that they're in like the Comanche Native Americans? They would send all buffaloes over a cliff, and then there were so many buffalo on the bottom of the cliff they would explode because of all the gases of them decomposing.
Wait. So they would do that to kill
Yeah,
them
they
and
would
then
send
eat
them
them?
over the cliff to kill them. What keeps? Oh, it's
Yeah.
the geek bar that keeps beeping.
No,
like
it's
a
not that.
Casio watch. Yeah, it is.
It's his watch.
No, it's not.
It's your watch.
Oh, well, then it's not this.
It's your watch.
I don't know.
Tim,
what
it's,
it is.
it's your watch.
You can even put it in spaceship mode.
Tim, your watch keeps beeping.
I'm sorry, guys.
Turn your watch off, Tim.
Is that not a whoop? I don't think whoops.
Yeah,
a
they
wa-
don't fucking beat.
Yeah.
It's not even a watch.
That's a watch. It tells you
This is
time.
an activity sleep tracker because I don't get enough sleep.
You go to bed at 5 a.m., but you wake up at what, 2?
I mean, today I woke up at 10 because I had to see a.
You had a big thing?
Yeah, I'm trying to open a comedy club.
Yeah. What's the scariest thing you ever did?
Yeah, we're gonna ignore that completely.
Yeah, I think it's best.
What's it
that we
called?
don't.
No. I did have a Whoop band for a little bit.
You did?
And then I stopped wearing it because I hated the fact that I kept getting such shitty sleep, and it would like tell me.
Yeah, it is depressing.
It's very
It is funny that like it's called Whoop, but like all the information it gives you is,
Whoop.
you know.
Is it supposed to be exciting?
It just lists. It's like a better Apple Watch.
I don't think anybody looks at like their data and is like,
so it's just
Whoop.
It's more like just to show people you're trying to be healthy.
I don't show any. I haven't even looked at the fucking app.
So you
to be
just
honest.
have the. Do you pay for
Because
the?
I think at some point I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna be like, okay,
Yeah.
this is good information.
Quality.
I'm going to a sleep doctor. It's like actually a thing.
I would like to do that.
Do you have?
I got diagnosed with moderate sleep apnea like 6 years ago. I got the mask. It didn't work. I tried a bunch of other masks, but I think I'm gonna go back.
They're just Halloween masks.
Yeah, it's like why am I wearing a fox mask? Don't I have to?
The scream mask doesn't work. The fox.
I
mask
love
doesn't
this
work.
mask,
Yeah.
but like it's
Yeah, I love how
it makes it harder to sleep.
Makes it harder to breathe.
Have you ever
Yeah.
thought about falling asleep forever?
Killing myself?
If that's what you want to call
Have
it.
I ever thought about
Don't
it?
answer
Haven't
that.
we all thought
Don't
about
answer
it?
that if you don't want to.
I think we've all thought about turning the lights off forever. You know?
I think definitely as you get older, you think about it. Like I could do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm pretty. I think in the grand scheme of my life, like I'm in a decent spot right now. Like
Yeah,
I'm,
no,
I'm happy.
I'm
I'm
happy.
relative. That's so boring.
What were the worst years of your life?
When I was 12. I mean, it's sad.
The year
though.
after you put a pin cap up your ass.
Yeah.
When you were 12, why was it so sad?
My parents got divorced.
Aw.
I had a really bad relationship
do it.
with
Come
my
on.
mom. No. It's good. There needs to be some humor here. I had a bad relationship with my mom, and that made me sad.
And you remember 12 being that year.
Yeah, I 12, and then a little bit of time in college too. I had to take time off.
Yeah.
Mine was 15, and actually kind of same route.
Basically, what happened was I was 12, super depressed, and then
Depressed at 12?
used like being funny to
Yeah.
like make friends.
Yeah.
And then that's how I became like a funny person.
So
So
you-
just like you, that's why probably everybody does, right?
So you do agree? You think you're a funny person?
Yeah, I think I'm funny. I think I'm pretty funny. Yeah, funnier than fucking you, dude.
Let's
Oh.
go.
All right, joke off.
Joke off.
Oh.
Joke off.
What do you call a salamander with 3 legs?
What?
Salamander. Still a salamander.
Good.
See?
It's your turn.
You have to make it up on the spot.
Yeah, it has to be made up on the spot.
Why did the guy look through the blinds
Why?
to get to the other side?
You laughed at mine more, I think. Okay, joke off.
Okay,
off.
joke off,
Okay,
joke off.
so you have to give a suggestion to
Okay.
each of us. This is a new segment, guys.
Yeah.
It's called Joke Off. JT versus Tim, and then
Joking off.
Do you have a bell?
you play.
No, but we don't.
You compete with the winner, and then we'll
I
see who
do?
has the
Okay.
best jokes.
Okay, I'll give you the topic. Bricks.
Bricks, man. I am a bricklayer, and by that mean I have a big cuck.
Okay, JT. Daffodils.
I went sniffing daffodils the other day. And don't ask me what my aunt's name is.
I think we both
Yours
bombed.
made more sense.
Okay, let's do one more.
Okay, joke off.
Best 2 out of 3. It's
Okay.
always best 2 out of 3.
Okay.
Okay, so I won that one.
Yeah.
Okay,
He
starts this one.
Bowels of a ship.
Bowels of a ship?
Yeah.
Um,
And don't call me Shirley.
you won. You won.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you stole.
I stole.
You can't steal a
steal.
joke.
I stole. Oh,
you know what the rules are. We
from
talked about them offline.
Bowels of a ship.
Bowels of a ship and don't call me Shirley.
You got to go.
You gotta go.
You just got to go.
You got very little time.
You know, I was taking a bowel movement the other day, and that's just how the ship sails.
Yeah, it's like how the cookie crumbles. But
Yeah.
play on that. I like
Yeah,
that.
that was-
Creative.
yeah, that was really
okay,
good.
Tim, yours is the ethereal nature of how life comes and goes. But one day you end up in a place where, like, did I do what I wanted to do?
Wow, you really want me to win.
Every day, I look in the mirror and I say, "Shit, I didn't go where I wanted to go." But when the mirror looks at me, I realize I did. I'm gay.
Very different thematic.
Yeah, I was like,
thing
maybe
with
if I
these
did a
jokes.
character.
Here's the character. Okay. Now you're new. You got to do
Should we do an act
I
out?
think we're both doing.
kiss, 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 kiss.
Yeah. Do we have to do an act out? Okay.
Yeah,
this
do an
one.
act
This
out.
one. You have to come up with something and then do an act out.
Yeah.
That's so much work. I
don't care.
I want to do a new segment called
No, this is a good segment.
Wow.
All right, I won. Now we have to go against each other.
Okay. JT.
All right, JT.
Ooh. Your foot falling asleep.
One time
Well,
my
my
foot.
fell asleep.
No,
at
no,
the
no.
same time.
Do we do it at the
I
same
thought
time?
we're gonna do it at the same time. Okay.
No,
Okay.
I looked at Tim.
Okay, you're right.
I looked at Tim.
But we're gonna do it at the same time. 'Cause
Okay.
that's more
All
fun.
right.
Then that's
One-
confusing.
One,
2, 3. One time my foot fell asleep and I put it into my butt and I said,
then,
"Ooh, I got a butt foot."
foot.
And then my mom walked in and she said, "You are my fucking son. You're
Me, my
little
fuck
butt
boy.
I'm gonna put my vagina in your face and say, no, please come to the Thanksgiving dinner table." That was good. I think we both
That
won.
was pretty good. I think we both
Yeah.
won. It's a three-way tie between JT, Taylor, and
Okay, new segment.
okay, new segment.
Let's do.
Let's talk about the news.
Like the
Did
current news?
Trump get assassinated again?
He's close. No,
Tried.
someone tried to.
Again?
Yep.
2 times it's been.
Wait, when was the second one?
Like a couple Sundays ago. It's been a minute.
Wait,
Yeah.
no. The guy.
Not-
So I know about the one where he got grazed in the ear.
Correct.
Yeah.
When was the other one?
Where he dodged a bullet.
Yeah.
A
When was the
railway-
other? When was the other
A
one?
couple Sundays ago.
Yeah. There was a news thing that came out that said that there was an altercation between gang members outside of
That's
his...
not what happened.
I know. That was the first part of the news. And then by the time I had gotten home and read like what had actually happened was there was a guy that was about to shoot Trump, and then the FBI saw him, or the Secret Service.
Is it crazy that I had never heard that?
That's okay.
That's fine. I
That's
stay out of the
good. That's
news
honestly
as
good.
much as I can.
I just.
The news stinks.
I mean, I know about the Haitian cat.
The
thing.
news stinks.
The way I find out about the news
You know
is
what I think?
through people doing jokes.
You know what I think about the news?
Tell me, it stinks.
Oh, P.
Dude, you win that. You win that one.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No, the news is, it's just become so divisive.
It's sad. Have you ever watched when was the last time you watched like local news?
Tim, when's the last time you watched local news?
I've never seen local news.
Tim!
Have you?
Tim!
I think
Come
it's
on.
come on like after a football game.
You know what I think when I see the news?
This better be
I'm
good.
just like, oh shit!
You stole what I did.
It's a PU.
Yeah, it's
you
true.
stink.
JT, what's your impression of watching the local news? You toot?
You fart.
From the
Makes you
local, it makes you
fart.
gassy?
No, that's what it sounds like.
Do you guys have any dietary restrictions?
If I eat cheese, it's not good.
Yeah, you look like that.
But
guy.
it's
Gassy
not-
or poopy?
What,
Or
aren't you
or
both?
cry. Do you cry
No.
when you eat cheese?
I have cried eating pizza before
Why?
because it was so good.
Yeah,
Follow up.
really?
Yeah.
Follow-up question.
I was in Italy.
What's your favorite cheese?
Yeah, it better be a good one.
Fuck. I can't choose between a couple.
I got mine.
Okay.
Okay, what's your favorite cheese?
Smoked Gouda.
Okay, I'm either goat, brie, Munster, or Gouda.
Why did they stop with goat? Why didn't they have more animal cheeses like chicken cheese or horse cheese or like turtle cheese?
Yeah, turtle cheese would be that would be good.
Yeah.
What about like tortellini?
Tortellinis
when
are delicious.
Dude, I fucking love a tortellini.
I love a tortellini. It's like a ravioli but shaped different.
I know, and it makes it better because it's like because it's just like
in your mouth.
You know what I mean?
I
You like
do.
a good...
Have you ever like just put a tortellini in your mouth but like not even eaten
I
it?
spit it back up.
Yeah, I
I
do
suck
too.
the sauce off and spit it back up.
Do you like go tortellini tasting and then you spit it in the jar?
It's like wine tasting. Yeah, it's like
People-
a bucket on the ground.
Yeah.
Ting.
Every single time I go tortellini tasting, people are like, "Why are you spitting it
Yeah.
up?" And I'm like,
You're supposed to.
That's what you're supposed to
I
do.
went with my friend.
"I don't
and
want to
he's like-
get fucking drunk."
Yeah,
on
he's like, I'm
tortellini."
so full and drunk. I'm like, you're not supposed to eat the tortellini. You're supposed to spit it in the bucket. That's what it's there for.
I
Usually,
lost
I
a
could've-
couple friends to
Tragic
doing it.
tortellini accident.
No, I just was like, I'm not going to be your friend. Like, I'm not gonna sit around and
Yeah.
like be your friend when you act like a fucking fool.
I usually cut open the tortellini and suck the
Suck the
innards
cheese
out,
out.
and then I just get rid of the...
Do you guys
Oh.
do you like your tortellinis to have strictly cheese inside, or like cheese and mushroom, cheese and pepperoni, cheese and Belgium? I mean,
Yeah, any of them.
what's your favorite pasta? Pasta,
like a
pasta
food-
time.
What is it called? Like a
All right,
food-
this is a new segment
Pasta
called
time.
"What's Your Favorite Pasta, Mamma Mia?"
Mamma mia! I think it's like
Papa
I think it's called like a fusellini. Is it?
Fettuccine?
No, it's like a fusellini. It's like
think
a
that's
spiral.
a-
It's like a spiral.
I think that's a
I think
dictator.
that's a slur.
Yeah, I
No,
think
that's
a-
Mussolini.
no, I think that's a dictator too. Dude, this guy likes dictators.
Classic JT.
That's gay.
I mean, have you ever had you have Pepperdell noodles? You ever those? Those are like
I have had those. I like those.
Not off the top of my head.
Long
A really
flats.
good gnocchi is great, but a mid or not good gnocchi is like the worst.
Have you ever had the Trader Joe's gnocchi?
Is it great?
It's pretty good.
Ooh.
Trader Joe's is fucking.
I haven't had a single bad thing from Trader, unless it's something that I actively don't like.
I don't like their checkout process. It's very confusing. It's like, am I supposed to only buy 4 items here?
I don't like it because it's like if I don't bag it myself, I feel like a piece of shit. But I don't want to bag it.
What the fuck's up with HEB and no bags?
What the fuck
What's up with HEB and no Apple Pay? That fucking
That's
sucks.
ridiculous. You got to put your card in there.
Yeah, what the fuck?
That's so much work.
HEB.
I'm spoiled by Apple Play.
You know what?
Don't even try and sponsor this podcast because we're not gonna fucking let you.
Okay, well, I will. We
Nope.
is JT and Tim. Next week it's a whole new podcast, whole new Taylor, whole new viewership.
Well, we're getting rid of Taylor. We're putting in Newbassassin.
I'm gonna put in a nice drywall here. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I wasn't gonna say anything.
You were.
I'm just letting you rip.
It was on the
dude.
tip of your tongue.
Yeah. Well, the problem is, I was like, "Do you know what HEB stands for?" And then I didn't know what I was gonna say. All right. Do you know what HEB stands for? Hubris, edible. Boop. Boop.
You can't give up on it.
It's actually. It's
No,
Don't give
that's
up
what
on
it.
Do you not know what it stands for?
I don't.
Oh, it's a guy.
it's a
Howard
guy.
E. Butts.
Are you serious?
He's the guy. Yeah, Howard E. Butts.
No, it's not.
He's the guy, Howard E. Butts.
What a fucking
Yeah.
tool. He
Why?
named after himself.
Yeah. What would you name it?
Tim Stiefler. Like I wouldn't hide behind an
What'd you say?
acronym.
Timmy Steve's grocery store.
Every
Yeah.
single
But you
Texas.
gotta say it like that?
Every
I'd
single
be like-
Texas.
What?
I said every
Okay.
single. Every single Texas grocery store is like named after the person that.
So what, you got
started it.
HEB. you
Tom
got-
Thumb.
I've never. Okay.
Never heard of it.
I've only been to
Vaughn's,
HEB.
Ralph's.
Those,
I
those
think-
are
that
those
was
are.
right.
I know
those
they're
are
not,
West
but I'm
Coast.
just saying your point is actually better made
Why
as
the-
grocery stores.
Well,
in
Ralph's.
general.
I think Ralph's is like the head leader of that. Like Tom Thumb and Ralph's, I think are the same.
Why
no,
not-
Randall's. It's Randall's.
Why
It's
there
not
ain't
Ralph's.
no Kroger here?
There is Kroger here.
Where? Not in
Some-
Austin.
Oh, maybe in Dallas.
Holy shit! Wait, is every grocery store like named after a person?
Kroger's not a guy.
Trader Joe's.
Joe.
Joe. Yeah.
There's like
He traded stuff.
Central Market. Central Market's not.
That's a guy.
No, that's a guy.
That's a guy.
Who is Central Market?
The guy.
First name Central, last name Market.
What's his
Pretty
personality
simple.
like?
Not good.
He's
kind of-
entrepreneurial. He's not focused on personality.
What's his
traits.
relationship with his dad?
I don't think
Probably
he.
bad.
Oh, I read this on Wikipedia.
I did
actually.
too. Yeah.
Okay.
His dad.
I'll start and then you finish.
Of course.
Okay. So Central grew up. I think he grew up like shucking corn in
Yeah.
Indiana or something like that. And his dad always said, "You're not my boy. You're adopted." And I think that put a chip on his shoulder, and he
Yeah.
wanted to be successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
More like a chip
he-
on his aisle.
And he changed his last name to Market because he wanted to, have a name.
What
and
was
get
his
into the
original last
grocery.
name?
Central's original last
Yeah.
name? Bukaki? Central.
Bukake.
Yeah, it's weird. Anyways.
We're
yeah.
going back to Japan.
Do you want to finish it?
Yeah. So I mean, one day his dad left him alone with like all the horses. They had a big horse establishment, big farm, I guess.
Yeah, it was a horse farm.
It was a horse farm.
And corn. Horse and corn.
Horse and corn. The horses ate the corn ate the horses because the dead horses went into the ground. And so it like was a self-sustaining system.
And then the corn made the whiskey.
And I think, Central's dad was a real bad alcoholic. That's why he had so many bruises all over his body all the time.
Because he would just punch himself.
Well,
he
well,
didn't have
well
a wife to
into
beat, so
No.
he just beat himself.
well into his adulthood as well.
he to this day.
He's still
his
alive.
dad-
Still alive.
He's
His
still alive.
90-year-old dad still
No, he's 130
And he's
now?
alive.
and
He's
alive.
He's alive. He's on various medications.
What's his secret to staying alive to 130 years old?
attitude?
Beating himself.
Beating himself.
I mean, I can tell you what
He's
he did.
tough.
He beat himself. He treated his son badly, and he, is still alive, doing well, as far as I know. So, I don't know.
And to this day.
Wait, so finish the story up.
Okay.
Because it's
Okay.
it's a good story.
Yeah.
So Central
horses and corn.
Yeah.
His dad beat him.
Central was like, I'm sick of this. And then he went to college.
No, his dad didn't beat his son. I don't think his dad
But
just beat himself. Right.
At the time, Central Bukake.
Yeah, that's right.
It's Bukkake.
He married.
It's not,
He married into it.
Bukake.
Yeah.
He married into it.
because they also were the inventors of Bukkake.
Of course, they're
Which-
multifaceted,
And they
family.
did it only with horses to begin, and then it became like a
Huge thing.
Is it
human thing.
Is it just Bukake or is it the Bukake?
No, I don't
think it's Bukkake.
I think it's just Bukkake.
There was a time when I was doing comedy where I thought saying bukkake was so funny,
Yeah.
and then I grew out of it.
Isn't that great?
Isn't it great when you grow out of saying like, there's like things you start when you start talking about.
You know what's
eating ass.
crazy? I said the word Bukkake on stage.
But you evolve back into it is what I needed to finish. You evolve back into saying.
Yeah, right.
You start and you end. It all starts and ends with
Right, Bukkake.
What's y'all's favorite color?
Black.
it was
What?
it was green when I was a baby, and now as an adult, it's probably some other black also.
It used to be white,
Yeah.
but now it's black.
What,
You know what's weird?
Better be weird.
I've had, for whatever reason, enough like success with black girls.
Okay.
And so I have a thing for them, and I also I don't have a lot of confidence, I think, with women in general, but black girls, for some reason, I just think they're into me, even if they're probably not.
That's fine.
Isn't that crazy?
No.
I want to talk about that on stage, but it makes me uncomfortable.
You've hooked up with a few black girls.
I mean,
More than a few.
yeah.
Good for you.
like both hands?
This isn't like a.
Both hands?
What do you mean?
Like number wise? Over.
Oh yeah, two hands.
Like within?
Does it go over two hands onto your feet?
No.
Okay.
I
So
don't
it's
think
like
so.
it's
8
more
or
than
9?
more than one, less than
Probably, if I had to guess, 7, maybe.
7.
Yeah.
You lose count at some point, right? That's right.
What do you think it is? Because you told me off camera that you.
What are you gonna say?
You told me off camera that you only really go for very beautiful women.
Yeah. What's wrong with?
He said that on camera too. Wait, no,
No, he said it
No,
off
I just
camera.
have high standards, and I
Yeah.
wish I didn't. It just makes it hard.
So what
Harder.
about a beautiful black woman finds you attractive?
I have no idea. I really don't.
Are you on fire?
You think it's your scent?
Are you on fire for this?
I never know if when you say fire, it's good fire.
This is
or
the third time
babies.
that you've referenced
It's
that.
good. It's good fire. Are you
This is
guys
good.
on fire for what's going on?
I don't think I'm on fire, babe wise, right now. I think I think I'm.
babe wise.
Is that what we're talking about? What are we talking
Yeah, I
about?
don't
Are you
know.
on fire in general for the things that are going in and out of your mind right now? Like your life. Are you?
So
You
we're
already
talking
asked
about
this
life?
question.
Are you excited? Are you excited for the things that are happening? Are you
Yeah.
on fire?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we came back to it.
No,
You're still
no.
on fire?
Are you guys on fire? What are you guys excited about? What do you guys have to live for? Sorry, but seriously,
Get on, kill Tony.
get on.
That's your
Yeah.
That's your pinnacle.
That's why I'm on fire.
Dude, I am gonna start signing up again, but I need a minute that I like,
I know.
and I feel like I don't.
It is. I feel like you're here at the beginning. It's like, okay, great, I'm going to do it, and then eventually it's like, it's so much standing.
I've had this gripe the whole time that I've been down in Austin because the other scenes, anytime that you go to an open mic, not a gripe, but anytime you go to an open mic at any other scene, typically your set is 5 minutes. But down here, the average time is like 3 minutes.
Some in Atlanta were 3 and 4. 5 would be too long here for a lot of the mics.
Do you really want to sit through open micers 5 minutes?
5 minutes.
If it was
don't want
less,
to.
but it was less comedians.
5 is so
it wasn't.
much longer
We
than-
have too many. I get why it's at 3 minutes, but also what I'm arguing is because Roscoe's you have to sign up for, and then you can get on, and it's 5 minutes. That's an open mic.
I think it's 4.
but no, it's 5.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, but it's not as many comics.
Well, yeah.
And
Inside baseball.
but working on a minute set
Just a little inside baseball.
sucks.
On a 4-minute set?
No, working on a 1 minute set. The structure
Well, yeah,
of a
but
1 minute set.
I don't view it as a 1-minute set. I just view it as like a couple of jokes.
Yeah, well, that's what.
Well,
That's what they
if I
want,
do
too.
it, I want to. You know what's funny is a year, when I first moved here, I had my minute.
Yeah.
I don't think it was terrible. I think it would have done fine.
Yeah.
But now I don't even do that joke.
You've been
anymore.
on? You haven't been on.
No, I've signed up
Yeah.
10-ish times maybe.
Tim actually got to. I don't think you signed up that day, but Tim, maybe you did. Tim got to witness me watch myself
Oh yeah, I was there.
bomb.
We watched you were in the spotlight.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
pretty funny.
I think somebody posted on Reddit like this is the worst fall from grace I've ever seen
That's actually accurate.
because he had such a good first set.
Yeah.
That's actually accurate.
Did you get Secret Show?
No, I did not. I didn't get Secret Show, and people were upset about that and were
They're
surprised.
not giving out as much stuff as they used to.
But
They used to give out gifts. And
my second set, I went out and I did a very stupid thing, and I started my set with a question,
Yeah.
and then I left too long of a pause, and then someone from the audience decided to answer it and heckle me, which I've never experienced. Obviously there, but
People ask rhetorical questions all the
Yeah.
time on stage.
Yeah.
You just got a response.
you just had a bad guy in the audience.
I think you just need to ignore it.
Brush it off.
yeah. Well, but typically
yourself up.
if someone does heckle me though, I like to zone in on the heckle and bring them into the show.
I do too, but you just gotta be like, shut up, and then
Shut up, dumb bitch.
yeah.
Right? So you say, shut up, you dumb
Because
idiot.
the microphone on Kill Tony doesn't pick up the audience at all.
Right.
So like I said my question, that guy answered it. I heard it because it was right there, and then the audio didn't. So you hear me also go like, "Oh, good bit.
Yeah. You kind of heard it a tiny bit. You should have been like, I'm going to kill you.
I'm gonna kill you."
Yeah, you should have threatened him.
I mean, you should have just. I think what might
Pulled out
happen for
your
me
penis?
is I would go totally off book.
Yeah.
If somebody interrupts me, I'd just be like, "Yo, this is the biggest opportunity in my lifetime. I'm literally in front of like 5 million people right now, and you interrupted my set. Are you fucking kidding me? Where do you get off?
You're a bitch.
What's your name? What's your fucking name? What do you do for a living?
Would you take your shirt off?
Do you shovel shit and put it on your face? Because you got a shit face. You look shit faced right now. You know, just
Yeah.
I think I would just.
Would you take your pants off?
I don't know, man. I don't know, but I think I would
on
have.
stage during Kill Tony.
I mean, how would you get naked on stage?
Ari Shafir does it whenever he comes out,
know.
but he actually got like
He's a champion.
whatever. He got told that if he does it again, he's getting arrested.
His new podcast is so good, though.
He has a new podcast.
Yeah, it's called You Be Trippin'.
I do. I have seen.
It's a travel podcast. It makes me want to go travel places. God, I want to go to Japan so bad. Have you been to other Southeast Asian countries?
Yeah, Vietnam, Cambodia.
Bali?
No.
You son of a bitch. I did take a class in college called Southeast Asian Puppetry. It stunk so much.
Southeast Asian.
Southeast
puppetry?
Asian Puppetry.
You know what I think of
so,
like
What they
class
use their hands?
for real?
Tim, be serious. It better be serious.
Ew, stunk.
That is stinky.
It was a bad.
What was your?
stunk?
Wait, so
I hated that class so much.
so you had a professor
Whose specialty was Southeast Asian puppetry?
whose specialty was Southeast Asian puppetry.
Yes. I went to college. I got a BFA in acting, Bachelor of Fine Arts.
Okay,
And
new segment.
Okay.
New segment.
Oh, okay.
So I give you.
I didn't go to college.
Oh, I don't want to do an acting exercise.
Well,
Unless it is okay.
I'm gonna give you.
I'm ready for it.
gonna give you. Here's what I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you an emotion, a mannerism, and a mission. Okay. Yep.
I was thinking maybe we could give him objects from around the apartment, and he has to make a puppet out of it.
You are
awful.
fucking with my segment right now, JT. Okay. All right. So, I want you to do a scene with this.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to do that.
Just one.
Just a scene?
Yeah,
what-
just do a
I feel like
scene.
we need
my
to give him
objective?
something else.
Okay, so your mission is to
Objective?
get people to recycle more. Your mannerism is, oh, fuck. And you just have to do that. And then your, emotion is just so sad.
Yeah. Guys, oh fuck! You gotta. What are we doing? It's just like every time I go out to the recycling, it's like, oh fuck! There's not enough of it. I go over to my neighbor's trash. I'm like, oh fuck! There's just cans and biodegradables in the same thing, and I start rifling through it, even though it's disgusting. It's like I get so dirty. I'm like, oh fuck! There's cans at the bottom and the top, and old pizza and core, just like compost. You can't compost cans, guys. Can't compost cans.
And scene.
Thank you very much.
Okay, my turn. And then JT, you have to do
Okay,
it.
yours is you've got spider body syndrome. Okay, you feel like you got spiders in your body, and they're just like a lot of in your joints. Okay, a lot of in your joints, and you are trying to convince the general public that you're a good guy.
So he's going through withdrawals.
Yeah, and your emotion is
Wait.
delirious
Okay.
and action.
Oh shit. I know I've done some bad things in the past, and I'm sorry about that. But I'm a good guy. All right, I don't know.
Okay, JT, you're blind and deaf and can't speak.
You're blind, deaf, can't speak, and your mannerism is you
It's
just
like
do
a fish. Yeah. You just do that. Yeah, you just.
and that's it. Blind, deaf, mute, and you just do this. And then you vape every once in a while.
Yeah, and action.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Okay, that's good.
See.
Good. We did it. We did it. Thank you. That segment was brought to you by HEB.
That was the that's what you have been doing with.
Yeah, it's super fun.
Your little tribal boyfriends.
Yeah, my little posse.
Yeah, I guess once you reach 10,000 Instagram followers, you guys can start doing fun stuff at Mike's.
Just whatever. I mean, honestly, it has been.
It looks fun.
It makes it so much more.
It's a fun exercise for sure.
It just at a inconsequential mic.
Yeah.
It is great.
Late
I
night
was at Shakespeare's at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And I had to be nervous, and I was cutting up coupons, and my mannerism was I just had to go yeehaw, and it just became this thing where I was like, oh, my husband's gonna come home. He's gonna be so mad when I don't have enough coupons. No, yeehaw. Then just go back to it. It was insane.
Al gave me one, and it was
Is Al short for alligator? Keep going.
Yeah,
alligator berry.
I like that. I like that one. That's
Alligator.
Say it to him.
Mine was
Yeah, is that short for alligator?
Pull him aside.
Hey, Bill.
Sorry, JT.
Is Bill short for Billabella?
Bilingual.
Bill Carroll. Al Berry. Yeah, mine was that I had to convince my wife that the game of Twister was a good idea.
And?
How'd it
convince
go?
her? Did you convince her?
Not good.
Oh, damn.
Takes a special type of person.
Takes a special kind of boy.
It's just a
special kind of
talent-based thing, I think.
What's your keep going?
What's your what?
What's your deal? What's your
My deal?
fucking deal, dude?
I don't know. Some days I feel like my deal is pretty kept together, and then other days I'm just so I just don't know what I'm doing.
Well, what are you doing? You're doing stand-up and you have a job.
I have a job. I wish I didn't have a job.
That's everybody.
Really?
I didn't
Yeah,
like
everybody.
I didn't-
Well, no, I guess you
Everyone who does stand up.
Are you going to get a job, or you think you can just be good without one?
I saved enough money to be good for a little while because I also don't have to pay rent at the moment. But I mean, I definitely will have to get a job. It'll have to be like a barista job or something.
I'm not going to get a job. I'm just going to do this comedy club thing, and then if it blows up in my face,
That'd be great.
Yeah. I have
But-
to
but-
get a
Second
job.
time he's referenced it. Are we going to ignore it, or do we want to go in?
No, we don't have to talk about it. I'm just saying.
I hope it
that's-
goes well.
Yeah, me too.
Because it would stink. Because for me, I've been my own boss for 4+ years. The idea of going back to a boss makes me want to cry.
I haven't had a boss in 6 years.
Having a boss is, I can't imagine just going back to 9 to 5 or something like that.
I
can't.
fucking hate it.
I couldn't. It's so hard with comedy.
Can I ask you how your last comedy, I know you have the neon sign and everything like that. Why can't you use that name anymore?
High rise comedy?
Yeah.
Because we can't find a permanent place in a high rise because they're all offices and they're not zoned for a venue.
So it's basically pointless to keep that name if you're not doing it in a high rise.
I mean, it would be weird to, unless I want to have it be a joke and it's ironic.
Yeah.
but
What
I
if you
don't
did
think
it
I
on
do.
top of a diving board?
Everyone has to do their
A
set
high
wall
dive and jump into the pool.
Dude,
without jumping.
I just like get a lease on an empty pool
Yeah.
with a diving board. I mean,
You can fill it with foam stuff, so you're safe when you land.
oh yeah.
fill it with.
How high do you think you could jump off a building and be okay? Like you can land like a cat.
7 story. No, that's too high.
7. That's way too high. You're
Two?
gonna die.
I've jumped off the second story of a house.
Why'd you do that?
I was sneaking out
Ooh.
to smoke weed,
To smoke marijuana?
to smoke marijuana.
What did you smoke that marijuana out of?
My own.
Was it?
Probably like a bong.
Was it like
it was
a-
a bong.
Oh,
It was a bong.
we used to do water bottles.
Yeah.
Like put foil on
You
it.
grab bongs?
And then
Grab
no,
bong?
it wasn't even a grab bomb.
God,
It was
that
just like,
aluminum foil shit's so bad.
yeah,
I've
inhaling.
smoked so much crack that counteracts that so.
Did you?
Smoke a lot of crack?
Yeah.
I've smoked so much crack.
Have you honestly?
Yes.
What is it like?
It's like cocaine, but it's way better than cocaine.
It just like makes you.
It's
How
like-
long does it last?
like
the
you
high-
haven't.
The high lasts 5-10 minutes, like the good part, and then you're coming down. And you
What other drugs have you done? Crystal meth?
Yep.
Heroin?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh God.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
What is that for your fucking
Honestly,
birth control?
You know what it is?
Thumb up your butt.
It's I have to call my mom, or I don't have to right now, but it was a
should.
reminder to call
Yeah,
my mom.
you'll call her.
Yeah. I'll call my mom.
Is her last name not Stiefler anymore?
No, she kept it.
Mrs.
Everybody,
Stiefler.
I never have corrected anybody to
Stiefler?
say my last name is Stiefler. Like people who have known me for
Stiefler?
like the year I've been here.
Yeah.
Like still stay Stifler, and I just so don't care.
It's Stiefler.
It's Stiefler.
I went up the other day and someone pronounced my last name Abbott.
Yeah, that was Lauren.
Yeah.
That was at Shakespeare's.
Yeah.
Not to name names, but
Yeah.
A bot?
I was told very early on, if a host mess up your name, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. I haven't.
I
I'm
don't
not going
care
to correct
if somebody
anyone.
doesn't remember my name. If like I do not care.
doesn't-
Is your real name Timothy?
Yeah,
My dad's name is Timothy. What's your middle name?
George.
Oh, my dad's middle name is John.
My dad's real name.
Shit.
My dad's,
What's your dad's last name?
Neely.
Oh shit!
So close.
my dad's name is John
What's his middle name?
Lewis.
Damn it. Ooh, like John Lewis is a famous guy.
John Lewis.
Famous black guy.
John Lewis Abbott.
And you have a black
That's
first
my
name.
favorite color
Black? Yeah,
Yeah.
this is crazy.
for sure.
Black.
Things are really lining up, guys. You think we'll have a good night?
Tonight?
Yeah, things are lining up.
What, to go sit in the back of Creek and not talk to anyone?
Is there a show?
Probably.
You're just gonna go to Creek
You're just going to go to Creek?
and not talk to anybody.
Not talk to anybody at all?
No, I talk to people. It was a joke, guys.
Who are you gonna talk to?
who are you
Who goes to
thinking?
Creek that you talk
Who goes
to?
to Creek that you talk
Whoever.
to?
Name one fucking person, JT.
Name someone cute.
Who's the hottest person at Creek, guy?
the hottest
Who's the
guy
hottest
at
guy at
Creek?
Creek right now?
The hottest guy at Creek right now, this second.
Like they're there now.
They're there at
you
this
think.
very second.
You think they're there now?
And
Hottest guy.
Don't say Brad Pitt or Anthony Weiner.
No, they
It's
have
not one
to
of those
like
guys.
actually probably be there right now. Hottest guy.
Hottest-
Hot.
Hot, sexy.
If they're not hot, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm going to shoot a gun off in the sky.
And you're gonna have to start running.
We don't
Okay.
know where the bullet's going to go.
JT,
JT.
this is an easy question.
Oh, wait, who was the answer?
Colton
Colton isn't at.
Dowling.
He's there.
Oh.
Yeah, he's there.
He's a hot guy.
He's a
He's
hot
gay.
guy and he's there and he's gay.
You could say
Everyone's
it.
at Skankfest.
Yeah, but
Who's the hottest guy at Creek right now?
Break his
I have no idea.
Tim,
Say a hot guy
Tim,
at Creek.
Tim, say a hot guy at Creek right now.
I think I just
Tim,
did.
who's the hot guy at
I think
Creek?
he's at Skankfest.
Colton's not there. Tim,
I don't go to Creek
Tim.
on Thursday.
Tim, name a hot guy. Name a hot guy.
Okay, who's
Name a hot guy. Not
will.
at Creek, outside of Creek.
outside of Creek?
Outside the building.
Who's the hottest guy?
Tim, he's got a gun. He's outside the building right now. He's hot. What's his name?
Okay, who's the guy who's like
10,
a little person
9,
who
8,
who
7,
can't
6,
talk and is in the
5,
wheelchair?
4,
That
3,
is a hot guy.
2,
Sven.
1. That's it. It's Sven. Congratulations. That's like the welcome back button.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. So you go to Creek to watch stuff or to hang out and talk to people or
We went last night.
Yeah, usually it's like.
yeah, I mean we were all there last night
No, before.
Yeah.
to see Absolute Show.
King
Well, I was
of the
on. I
Creek.
was on Absolute Show.
Yeah, I mean that's fun. Like going to see Absolute Show. I want to
King
do
of
that.
the Creek.
It wasn't even Absolute.
Oh,
it was
Creek.
like. It was the.
Creek
They
of-
did an actual stand up.
King of the
Set.
Creek.
I just you know what's crazy? I don't like watching stand up.
I don't go to watch. I go in the back.
Yeah,
You gotta
to
show,
hang.
you gotta
Like,
show face, hang out.
Yeah.
You gotta like, that's how you get booked. It's not about going to open mics.
Have you gotten booked that way?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How
think so.
break it down. What
Break it
happened?
down?
What happened?
Yeah, how did the booking happen?
Break down the fabric of reality.
I think it's just like building relationships.
Who booked you?
Yeah.
Give me a fucking
Give me
name.
a
Was
mean,
it Sven?
name.
Colton and Ike. I guess Ike technically.
They were like, hey, you want to help out with this?
Well, that's how going there and going to Sunset was how I got a part of the Absolute Show barking team, and then from there
What do you get to do as a barker?
give out fucking
No, what do you get from that?
just exposure.
Life experience.
What?
Exposure.
What do you mean?
Exposure, like
No. Handing out barking flyers. Like
Yeah.
what do you mean exposure?
To the sun.
Yeah, is that it?
I mean, you're just like, that's the bottom of the totem pole that you have to.
No, I know,
in
but
order
like you
to-
bark for like spots, right?
Mhm.
That's you bark at the Black Rabbit, you get spots.
I've gotten opportunities to be like extra in the show.
Okay, so you get on the show. You get to be on the show.
If I'm lucky, yeah.
Give me your best dog. Come on.
Arr.
What's wrong? No, boy, what's wrong? Oh, God. Oh, boy, it's going to be okay.
Is your dog okay?
No.
No.
He's never, he's talking now.
Seriously, he's like,
talking now.
never. I ain't not okay.
No.
I'm trying to figure out, you know what we should do? We should like put a bit that we're like
Yeah.
trying to work on and then get feedback on it.
Okay.
Mine is is your dog, like if you did an impersonation of your dog, what would you like? The
Have
voice?
you seen me like try and do it?
Mm-mm.
So I like rescued him. He's from Mexico. So the voice I do, because I'm working on a bit where I'm just like, he always stares at me just disapprovingly.
Mhm.
Like, hey, Ming, why you jerking off in front of me, Ming?
Mm-hmm.
See, you know what's crazy? No laughs.
Mine is I usually go with like a
Why am I not getting laughs?
like a British, because I have a cat. I have a long-haired Persian.
You should
cat.
make him South African. South Africa.
How do I make this funny? Because it was funny the first time I
Yeah.
did it. First two times I like riffed it. It worked well.
Sometimes I think it's a riff caught in time. It just stays where it is.
Do you know a South African accent?
South Africa.
Like
Maybe. I don't know.
like Die Antwoord. They're like, I'm a ninja.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't be put on the spot like this, though.
But yeah, the bit is like my dog doesn't like me and he just judges me. And I think it's funny that he's like a Mexican cartel boss.
Just gotta keep doing it.
I mean, it's just getting worse.
Okay. It's gonna get worse before it gets better. That's what
Has that been your experience? Because I never stuck with bits until
Stick with it.
that dad bit.
Yeah.
And that dad bit is my worst bit.
Every time you would go on stage, you would try and do a new 3 minutes every time.
Yeah, and I mean, I still kind of do. Like, how often are you like, oh, I heard that?
I try and write like
No, when I go up, like, how often are you like, oh, I heard that?
I mean, I heard your jokes.
I
just
came
like-
when you started doing the I love my dad bit.
And but
I drive my
involved-
Tesla.
Yeah.
I love my dad.
All right, so all the time.
I heard all your bits
Yeah.
on the internet before you said them.
You mean like Instagram? Oh, I stole all my bits. I stole
From the
all
internet.
that dad bit, the meta dad bit, where I repeat the same joke and do it in Spanish and talk about fucking my dad. It's been done. It's been done a lot.
That's why it's funny though, because you're just like
Stealing, blatantly
I'm
stealing.
the stealing comic.
Yeah. What's your voice? Whoever I take it from.
Theft.
Yeah. My gimmick is I steal everything. One of the first jokes I wrote was I just took a Dave Chappelle joke.
Yeah.
That's like clearly about like being. It's like something about man. I like having a white guy in our group all the time because when the shit goes down, who's gonna talk to the police? And it's like I say that, and I'm like that was a cover of a Dave Chappelle joke.
Yeah.
You tell the audience that?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't just fucking steal the joke.
Let's talk about this. I think
And somebody told me I can't do that.
I
shouldn't do that.
have my first joke ever is not good. The one that I've written down.
My first
notebook.
joke ever was
the day you were born.
yeah, that was my mom laughed. She was
Left or
"That's-"
laughed?
She's like, "That's a baby?
That's a baby?
How many pounds is that? That's grams, dude. That's your
How many
dick,
ounces
dude?
is this motherfucker?
That's your fucking dick, dude. You're
you-
not my son."
Your mom got postpartum and was just mean.
Yeah. She's like, "You want to know why I'm postpartum depressed?
Because
Because you are small."
she's like, you are stinky.
Were you premature?
PU.
Premature?
Yeah.
No, I was very mature. It was post-mature.
Were you?
I cooked.
You cooked?
Yeah.
You,
She
like,
kept me in
smoked
the
a
oven for a
theater?
long time.
Oh,
You smoked a pipe?
You know when like a C-section doesn't work and
No.
vaginal birth doesn't work,
No.
and then they just punch the stomach as hard as they can, and the baby goes
They
flying
jump up
out?
and down on it.
That was mine.
They do like mouth to mouth and blow air.
Yeah, the guy
These are-
mouth to mouth my mom's
A
vagina.
bicycle.
You came out of her mouth.
Have you ever like
Sucker.
have you heard of like water bursts?
Yeah.
There's blow bursts where you just blow on the baby until he's like, "Fuck you, dude, stop," and then he comes out to try and hit you.
He's annoyed.
Yeah, he's like, "Dude, stop."
Please, I'm chilling.
He's like, "I'm fine. I'm inside my mom's uterus. I'm good."
I'm
You
good in
bro.
there. I could stay in there all fucking day.
Yeah.
But you guys, you trench coat motherfuckers are trying to get me out of my
Like,
zone.
I think the closest thing that we can imagine in ourselves to like giving birth is shitting a baby out our asshole.
Do you think that your mom smoked or drank while you were in her stomach?
I don't think so.
Do you think she partied like soberly?
I mean, she used to go to these gay sex parties, but just watched.
Yeah.
So I don't think
Like
think
she
that
would watch
affected me.
men fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that what when you think gay, do you think two men?
Yeah. What do you think about?
Two women?
I mean, that's one type of gay. I normally call that.
How many types
Lesbian.
of gay are there?
Well, there's like gay, like doing something, like just being like, "Yo, that's gay."
Yeah, being
Yeah.
like a dummy.
Like
Yeah.
a cool guy.
Yeah.
Like you see.
Like one of my favorite jokes is like when Shane Gillis is like, "Dude, being good at sex is gay,"
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Yeah, that kind of makes sense." You know,
That works. It makes sense.
It makes sense. So
the word
funny.
has several uses, and it went away for a minute, but now it's back stronger than ever.
It's back. I think
Austin has brought back several words.
I think the Austin open mic community has really brought back
Important
some words. Dude,
Yeah,
were
we
you there
heard-
when that guy?
Yeah, we heard that
This guy-
you walked out to go to the garage.
Okay, this is great. This is great. This guy came up and he's like, "Yeah, I said the N word in this bit last night."
That's
And I'm
not
like,
that's not how he
Oh,
did
"Oh,
it.
white
what did
guy?
he say? What did he say?
Well, that's what he
Yeah, white guy.
That's what he said, but his
No.
mannerisms were just like
You can't do that.
he was like on an antidepressant or something, so he was just very blank, and he was like, "Yeah, I went on stage last night and said the N word," and like me and Tim were like in the middle of having a conversation while he was saying that, and we were just like, what?
Let me just say, like, nice guy, you know,
Right.
whatever. Like, no issue with him. He's, you know, I've heard some of his jokes and thought they were funny, but whatever. He comes up right out the
N-word
gate
joke.
and is like, I said the N word last night.
Crazy.
And like, I don't know, it didn't really go over well. And I'm
course
like,
not.
yeah, probably not.
That's the one
and he
you're
did
not
it,
allowed to say.
He did it at an open mic with 3
Black guys.
comics.
Okay.
And then said like, and I was like, were any of them black? And he's like, no, that's probably the problem.
Oh.
And I was like, what? And then I just told him like, honestly, man, like you should do it again, but make sure that there's black people
Yeah.
there.
And he hard art it too.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I think the joke was like, yeah, I don't understand like who, like I think everybody's like, yeah, we should be able to say the N word except for, and then he said the N word, and it's like, holy shit.
It's
you
not
know?
even like a, I don't know.
It's just like that's
It's fine.
That's
It's fine.
That's really the one word we're not
It's
supposed.
definitely not worth it.
the
though.
one word you really just don't.
I'll be honest. Like I think black people probably, because I speak for black people. Like I think black people.
Well, I think I should. My name is Jerome.
Your name is Jerome.
Named after Jerome Bettis.
Is that actually what your JT is short for?
Mm-hmm.
Well, my favorite color is black, so I think we're kind of even on
What's
this.
the second part?
Thomas.
Jerome Thomas.
That sounds like every football
Jerome
player.
Thomas.
My name is Jerome Thomas Abbott the second.
Damn, very fancy.
My name is Timothy George Stiefler. Shit, goddamn.
Let's do our socials now.
He wins. 635.
I don't give out my social.
Oh.
Timfluencer. Whatever. I don't care.
My
Do you
dad.
say your name at the end of your sets? Like, hey, I've been Tim
Sometimes.
Stiefler.
Not at Mike's, but at shows.
No, but I did.
I never do that.
I got good advice too, where it was like, when you're on your last joke, don't tell them that it's your last joke.
Well,
like-
I do. Like my closer now is I say, I'm going to leave you guys with this. Have you seen me do that?
And you just leave, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to, so like, you know how everybody like grabs the mic stand and is like, puts the microphone in. So I do that. I'm like, all right, I'm going to leave you guys with this. And I sat down, I just walk out, but I always forget, or I just never tell like the host that that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
So they don't come out
Yeah.
until like I actually like finally get off stage and they're like, what?
It's on them.
Yeah,
They
like you
be-
should know that
they
that's
should
like my
keep-
closer.
no.
You should
Yeah.
be watching my shit.
They
That's a,
need to
that's
be
a
on their
Tim
toes.
Stiefler special.
All these hosts around here don't.
I said it right.
Are on their toes enough. They're on their phones on Reddit reading things about various diseases, and they should really be focusing on the show they're hosting.
Yeah, I know. I'm sick and tired.
I'm sick and tired.
Is it a specific mic host?
No, I'm just sick and tired of people.
No,
not
I'll say names.
being
Joseph
Joseph Longman.
Longman is Joseph Longman is like, honestly, like all jokes aside, he's a fucking clown, dude.
He's a
joke, dude.
He has no awareness.
Have you seen like some of his bits?
Yes, they're
dude. He
all-
has the
Snakes in a can.
He had this
Snakes
one,
in a can.
No, he had this one bit where he was like, why did the guy look out the blinds?
Yeah.
And it was like to get to the other side
Yeah.
or something.
Have
And
you
I was
guys been to a mic that's hosted by Liberace Rivers?
like, no.
Trash.
Do you just make that name up?
No.
Is that a real guy?
The
That
real
sounds
guy.
made up.
We
No.
made up Thomas Longman, but is Liberace Rivers a real guy?
Yes.
Are you serious?
What is
Yeah.
he?
Do you just tell people that we made that up? Why'd you do that?
What?
Clearly, he made up Liberace Rivers.
Look him up.
I thought we were doing a whole thing where.
Well, I like that we're doubling down and not. I mean, clearly we're joking too, but
About who?
I'm not joking.
Liberace Rivers.
there's nobody
There's
who
nobody
is in the scene or hosts an open
I go-
mic named Liberace Rivers.
If I go on Facebook right now, there's going to be at least one person.
Yeah, you made
That's
that
fine.
account.
That's fine.
You made.
No, I'm
that.
not saying like somebody with the dumbass name Liberace Rivers doesn't exist. I'm sure somebody does, which is insane, but I'm sure somebody does.
I bet that's Newbassassin's real name.
Yo, we gotta talk about this Newbassassin guy.
He's a good guy.
Yeah, tell
Have
me
you
something
had like a
about him.
one-on-one?
No.
Has he all?
Tell me something. Like, why is he a good guy?
Because he watches all my videos and he comments on them.
What
Every
does he
single one of
comment?
them.
He's like, "Keep going, you're doing great."
Okay,
He
that's
said-
cool. I
he
like
said-
that guy.
He said, because I went to the psych ward last week, and he's like, "Hey, you're the third guy I know this month. Keep it going."
How did he know that?
Because I said it on the last episode.
You did?
Yes.
Okay, so what happened?
Did you say
Can
last
tell
month?
us?
Yeah, I relapsed on drugs and alcohol.
Okay, so how did the relapse happen?
Um,
This is what I wanted to talk about the whole time.
Okay, good.
But I didn't want to like.
Because my last guest didn't ask. And
I do want to pause there and point out that there is one person in this room that did visit you in the hospital,
JT visited me in the hospital.
and
I
it
didn't even-
wasn't Tim.
I didn't even know.
What? Can you look at?
I said
Tim didn't even know.
One second though.
Yeah.
Can you look at the camera and tell them that Tim did not come and visit you in the hospital?
Max Turner came and picked me up from the hospital, like a good friend he is.
who's Max Turner?
You don't know Max? Fat Boy Max?
Yeah, but
Well, he's not him.
Fat Stacks Max?
Yeah, but he, visit. I said visited.
Max came in, he came to the psych ward and came to pick me up once, and then I was like, Max, I'm staying for another day. And then he went home and they picked me up the next day.
Yeah, but who came and visited?
A lot of nurses came in and out of my room.
I know one thing's true. JT didn't visit.
JT came and visited me. He's the only guy that actually visited.
Well, first of all,
good
I didn't
friend.
know.
Tim,
Second of
Tim
all,
had no idea.
yeah, I was like, you commented on something. I'm like, where have you been?
Yep. And I
Like,
told
like
you.
and then I
yeah.
thought it was a bit.
No,
because-
it was a real
because you
thing.
had just
You commented on his Instagram that you.
No, I
because we had just been in like a circle like Creek where we were all like, the last time I saw you, it was all like, do you deal with depression? You're like, no, I'm good. And I was
I
like,
said
yeah, I
that?
do. Yeah, you're like, I'm super happy.
didn't say that.
Yeah, and then
Was this before or after?
and then you were like, I was in a psych ward,
When I was
and
faking.
I was like, really?
You thought that was a bit?
Well, when you first said it, I thought maybe, but I didn't want, just in case.
Yeah.
I treat it like what?
Yeah.
And then you told me the real thing, and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Well,
Tim does have a heart of gold under that deep, deep coat of jokes.
we have.
Yeah, for sure.
We've been like hanging out. Me, Taylor, Max, and then
Liberace's
another. Yeah,
Judge.
Liberace Rivers.
Well,
and
but that's the thing. Like, so you guys are like, I've talked to you 3 times. I mean, like, we've really enjoyed it. We're definitely becoming fast friends. But you guys, I think it would be a surprise if I like came and visited you.
Yeah, it
What if
would've
like
been- it would've
if you like
been-
told me if you
I
like just
brought
told me
you
out
with
of the
me.
bell,
You showed up.
you were just like, yeah, I'm like, how you holding up, man? Also, tell me about yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
in that time, me and Taylor kind of developed a friendship pretty quickly, and then in that time, I had like texted him a bunch of times to check on him because he hadn't texted me back in a
I
little
think that's
while.
a nice thing to do. No, it's really nice. That's definitely
And
the sign of a good
then
friend.
One morning,
I don't do psych ward.
Of course not.
and then one morning I woke up and Taylor texted me that he was in the hospital, and I said, "Well, what can I do? What can I do to?"
That's great.
And they wouldn't
in all
let me bring them
seriousness.
food.
They
Can I-
would. It's weird. The
Can I hear the story? Can I hear the
hospital
story?
in Atlanta let my friend bring food.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many times have you been in a psych ward, and was it always drug related?
I went to
or-
the hospital back in April
Okay.
because I couldn't stop drinking. I was going through alcohol withdrawal,
Yep.
and then I went to the hospital last week
Okay.
for alcohol withdrawal, and because I couldn't stop drinking, and I told the police I was going to kill myself
Okay, so
with a gun.
you called them and told them that?
I called 911.
Dude, good for you.
Well, I should have.
It's hard. It's
I should have just texted my friend Tyler or you. I should have, because that hospital bill is going to be insane.
well. Do you have insurance?
No,
I think you could just not pay it.
I know. I'm going to pay it $1 at a time.
He
Yeah,
ambulanced
that's what I'm doing.
I ambulance.
Dude, I got a piece of silicone, like
And
a
then we'll tell the
silicone
story.
earplug stuck in my ear.
Damn.
Okay, and I had to go, and I tried to take it out, just made it worse. I was like, cool, I'm not going to do this anymore. went to an emergency room.
Yeah.
I was there for 10 minutes. They just took it out, like they sucked it out with this thing, and I left. And they got the bill, and it was literally like $10,000.
No.
So I called them and I was like, hey, this is a mistake. I was there for 10 minutes. And they're like, no, it was a surgery. And I was like, it wasn't. And they're like, yeah, but like the instrument that they use is classified as surgery.
Fuck you.
It literally was it is like probably one of the more fucked up things that happened. It's so predatory.
Yeah.
And like I have insurance and the amount that I was going to have to pay is like nuts. It's like half of it.
Insurance wouldn't cover that?
Yeah. So like the problem is you have a deductible,
Yeah.
right? And if you don't hit your deductible and it's high, which mine
was high when I had
our
insurance.
healthcare system, like
Mine was
no
like
joke.
$9 grand.
Yeah,
$2,000.
no joke. Our
Insane.
healthcare system is
So
so
messed up.
fucking wild.
Yeah, they don't.
Like so
It's
bad.
because the insurance, because the hospitals want to get as much money as they can out of the insurance companies.
Mm-hmm.
So so they charge very high.
If the United States healthcare system was a body and they were in front of you right now, what would you do to it?
I would
Defile it?
beat the shit out of it.
We're on camera. You can show. What would you do?
No, I'm just explaining. Like I would definitely fuck it up.
Do you want to know the story?
And then you'd
I
have
want
to
to hear the story.
pay
Yeah.
So-
$10,000.
I moved here and let's see, 4 weeks ago now, pretty much.
Damn.
Things were just like, well, no. I moved here at the beginning of August, but it took about 2 weeks, and work was like questionable. I was trying to figure out just getting settled with comedy, getting moved in here. Money was really tight, and then I just like one night on the way home from open mics or whatever, I got from a show or something. I got beer from the gas station, and I am alcoholic, drug addict, hardcore.
Was it like were you like I'm sober type of person? Like I need to
I
be
am
sober?
sober. Yeah. I'm sober 99% of the time.
So what drove you to buy the beer at that
I think I was just
overwhelmed.
just overwhelmed.
Yeah.
And then it was okay for about a week. And then it was okay for about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And then like that third week, I went to the UT game, the UT, some trash team. They beat them like 51, whatever. I went there. I was drunk when I went there. And then I forgot where I parked, and my truck got towed.
Oh shit.
'Cause I have an Apple AirTag on my truck. It's like, oh,
me too.
It's way up. It's north. And so it got towed. So I took a limousine home because I couldn't find my phone was dead. It was like a driving service. It was like a $70 Uber, and it was just a driver service. And then I got 2 more twisted teas, like tall boy twisted teas, and I blacked out here. I peed the bed, and I woke up. I had to go get my truck very hungover, and then I did. I think I drank all that day, and then the next day I lost my job that I had at the time. I got it back since then, but I started drinking at
You
work.
lost your job because of what was happening?
Yes, because I walked off a job. I started it and I couldn't finish it, and so I just walked off and kind of ghosted my boss.
Or? Oh shit.
And then it's been fixed since then. I got the job back.
So he was understanding about it when he explained the situation?
Yeah, once I explained it.
Okay.
As much as he can be, but that's my only chance I get.
Yeah,
Second chance is the only
sure.
chance I get.
For sure.
And then like Monday and Tuesday, I just couldn't stop drinking. And Tuesday, because I had peed my bed, I was sleeping on this futon, and
So when you drank, you would just drink here?
yeah.
And
I went out to bars one night. I also did a bunch of cocaine one night, smoked crack one night
where do you get crack?
from a homeless guy.
You're just like, hey, you have crack?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, they took me to. So I asked the homeless guy if he knew where to get crack. He said, "Yeah." He's like, "Do you know this guy?" And I didn't, but I was like, "I'm gonna lie and say I do."
Yeah.
And the homeless guy took me to this bigger black guy over on 6th Street, and he's like,
So smaller black guy to
"Yeah,
bigger
smaller black guy." Was like, "Hey, this guy says he knows you," and I'm like, "Yeah, I want to buy a $10 rock." He's like, and then he made me hit a crack pipe just to prove I wasn't a policeman.
Oh.
And then I did, and then I gave him the money. He threw the crack on the ground, and I picked it up and left.
Why do you do that?
Because he thought I was scum, probably. He's like, "Get this white boy out of here."
Oh shit.
Probably because he's like, "Get the fuck out of here." He doesn't want me there because there's not a lot of white kids buying.
Crack.
Yep. And then I called the police on myself because I just couldn't stop drinking. And then I went to the hospital.
So you called the police. When you called the police,
I called 911.
and you were just like, "Hey, I'm going to shoot myself. Can you pick me up?"
I was like crying and bawling my eyes out and just like, "Oh, I don't know what to do." And then
Do you have are your parents still around?
yeah.
But you were like, "I'm not going to call them."
I told them after the fact once I was there.
Yeah, but you're like, "I need somebody
I
right now."
couldn't call my parents in that state.
Yeah,
It's a very
yeah.
ugly state. It's me and my ugliest, most baddest
Right.
place. Lowest point. And then I went to the emergency room and
Well, other question: when you are drinking all throughout the day, like what are you doing?
that's a good question. No one's asked before.
Yeah.
Watching a lot of YouTube, watching Bob Does Sports,
Okay.
which is like a
So you get
golf
fucked up
YouTubers.
and
watch YouTube.
and watch YouTube.
And wake up and fall asleep and pat. And once I'm in that state, once it snowballed to the point of like isolating myself in my apartment.
Right.
It's usually
Right.
I'm just watching YouTube or a movie, or
Getting fucked up.
drinking twisted teas. Nothing
That's your
but twisted teas.
that's your
That
thing?
time it's terrible. It's probably also why I was feeling so bad because of the
The
alcohol,
hangover,
the
sugar.
the caffeine.
Ask him how many twisted teas you drink.
How
I
many?
don't know.
I thought you said 30.
Probably 30.
30 a day?
I mean, that last day probably.
Okay. So
I mean, I'm just like,
so then you were just getting sad.
because I started to go through alcohol withdrawal, or like I started because I just like stopped drinking and like I might have woke up, but I started to see bugs and hear voices and stuff.
Oh shit. Is that what happens when you like go through withdrawal?
And the nurse at the hospital was like, it hasn't been 24 hours. You're not going through alcohol withdrawal. But what I was feeling was like seeing bugs and hearing shit. So
Yeah.
that's why I called the police. Cause I was like,
This is bad.
I hate, it's the worst feeling I've ever experienced in my entire life.
Okay. And then so you call them, you're like, "Hey, I'm like it's like Baker Act or no.
They called it something else.
Okay.
Because he did ask that.
Okay, because Baker Act is when they do it to somebody.
Yeah, like 5150.
Yeah. Okay, so you
I did it on myself.
So you did it on yourself. You snitched on yourself.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that because I assume like most addicts like never do that.
I felt so bad.
No, I'm glad you did.
The worst
like,
feeling I've ever felt in my entire
No,
life.
I mean that's great.
It was
hell.
cool because he
cool.
got to keep his phone. Like when he got
so then
to the
you
hospital.
go to
Not
the
the psych ward though.
Yeah.
Then you go to the hospital. It's like the hospital.
The emergency room.
Do you get
I was going to record like something. I don't want to do
not that you should feel this way, but like, do you feel embarrassed or anything when you're in the hospital? Or you're like, I don't give a shit.
I felt so bad. I don't care. I want them to put fluids in me, make me feel better.
Okay.
Give me
Okay.
Ativan and make me feel better.
Yeah.
And then they left me on the hallway for a long time because they couldn't find me a room. So I was just in the bed like, like just making noises and being that annoying guy in the emergency room.
Yeah.
Because it's just like I can't stop like moving and stuff.
Yeah.
And like it's the most discomfort I've ever felt in my entire life.
It's just like, and it's just withdrawal, like alcohol for like even that short of a period
for
of time.
me, I don't know. I think it's just also the caffeine and sugar.
Yeah,
and all
that might be
and
it.
lack of food. And my fluids were off, and I just felt because this happened the last time I was drinking twisted tea too.
Okay. So if you relapse, just don't relapse.
No, I can't again.
Yeah, just don't.
I can't afford to. I'll lose my job.
Yeah.
I might have to move back to Ohio. I might have to just
Do you?
I already told him that if I see a drink in his hand, I'm just going to smack it.
Yeah, but I was prescribed. I have it over there. It's called naltrexone, and it's a drug that if you take it and you drink, alcohol doesn't work.
Oh fuck yeah, that's genius.
Yeah,
It
blocks the receptors in your brain.
Oh, so it's just like, what's the point?
Yeah, basically.
Oh,
and if
that's
you drink,
great.
you can get sick.
You want to try it out?
No,
No, I don't.
it doesn't make you feel good. It makes you feel weird.
I don't like. I
don't
have
like
an
them.
addictive personality.
Yeah,
but
come.
What?
Nothing.
To come?
Yeah, to
Men's-
come. You're
men's
addicted to
cum.
come.
Well, when you have try come for the first time.
Horsey cum.
Yeah, I love horse cum.
Horsey cum.
Have you tried horse cum?
Tim Stiefler, horsey cum.
It tastes like goat milk.
Tim, horse cum Stiefler.
That's my name. Okay, so you're in the hospital, and then they bring you to a psych ward.
Well, yeah, because they're like, are you thinking about hurting yourself? And I was like, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, and they're like, okay, you gotta go to the psych ward.
But do you know what this means? I'm like, I don't care.
Yeah.
And then they took me to the psych ward, and they took away my phone. And that first night...
That's why I left the room, because I didn't feel like you were being honest with the nurse in front of me.
How I was feeling?
Yeah.
You think I was playing it up?
No, not playing it up, but like you were basically being like, no, I'm fine right now, blah, blah, blah. And that's why I wanted to leave, because I wanted you to be honest with her.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then I went to the psych ward.
I probably would, like, if I was in that situation, I'd be like, he's not fine.
Well, they did ask me afterwards, and they were like, is he telling the truth? And I
You're
was
like,
like,
I don't think
as far
so.
as I'm concerned, yeah, he's telling the truth.
No, I would
I don't
have
remember.
been like, you're going to the psych ward for sure.
You go to jail.
Yeah, I was like, honestly,
Take him to
lock
jail.
this guy up. You're bringing him to the psych ward? Take him to jail. What do you do? What's illegal? It's just like, come on.
So it
Put
was
him in jail.
So it was attached to the hospital.
No, they
Oh.
drove me.
I didn't know that.
Okay, so they drove
don't
you.
remember.
What is it like to be in a psych ward?
It was not that bad. The one I went to wasn't bad as far as everyone else told me.
Have you never been to a psych ward?
No, have you?
Yeah. Two.
Okay, so what's
Fucking crazy guy over here.
Yeah.
there was like one time where I definitely could have.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well, you sucked.
I've been to one psych ward, and then the other one was I went to a treatment center in California.
But the problem for me is like I'm very embarrassed about not feeling good, you know?
Really?
It's yeah, so it's like a
If you feel bad enough, I think you start.
yeah, I mean like I think I
fuck.
yeah, I mean I
Like
don't
if
know,
you
man.
had a gunshot wound, or you're like, can I?
No, I
Treat
know.
it yourself.
I know, but at the same time,
With cum.
here's the thing. At the same time, so basically like my trauma is that I got depressed when my parents got divorced.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mom like couldn't deal with it. So I feel like it makes you very
Oh,
unlovable
yeah.
to
Yeah,
like
yeah.
suffer
That's
from
some-
a mental illness and
You
stuff.
have abandonment trauma.
Yeah, and so I've just never like so I take medicine for it and I'd never tell anybody.
What do you take?
I have to take 3 different things.
Now you're gonna tell all 20 of my listeners.
Yeah, I guess so. I'll clip it, just like it's not funny at all. It's just me being like, I need medicine.
I tried antidepressants for a long time, and they always made me feel super weird and robotic.
I don't like how they make me feel.
Yeah, so-
Dude, I wish I didn't have to take them.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be great.
Because-
Like my, have you guys ever seen like my handshake?
Are they? You get a tremor from them?
Yeah. So that's a side effect, but it's so worth it. Like my situation, like I held out for so fucking long.
Same.
It's crazy how miserable of a life I put myself through.
Same.
Really?
Just because I was ashamed.
Yeah.
Of,
Yeah.
And I still feel it. Like I would never go on stage and talk about it really. And I think like deep down, like nobody really cares, you know?
I mean,
and also everybody's taking medicine
Right.
now.
Yeah,
But,
everyone's like, oh no, my situation's worse.
yeah.
Vitamins. Flintstone
But
vitamins.
dude, no, it was bad. Like I got so desperate, I flew to Peru
What?
and did ayahuasca
Ayahuasca.
7 times in like 10 days.
Did it do anything for you?
No, I mean there were like I had experiences and stuff. Like for me, I totally like when Andrew Tate goes on, he's like, you know, depression is a choice or like mental illness. I want to fucking kill him.
Yeah.
You know, like I really want to kill him because it truly with me is, you know, I'm sure there's some nurture stuff, but it is like biological.
Yeah.
For sure.
Well,
it's just a chemical imbalance.
Like with me, I think like they even told me in the hospital. I believe this for a long time. But alcoholism addiction is just a disease. It's like a.
oh, it's 100%
it's a gene. I just have whatever gene it is.
I hate people who don't like to be mentally ill.
Yeah. Less
is
people.
like-
Less people feel that way now.
yeah, I think so, but I still like see things pop up.
Yeah.
It's always controversial. People are like, "You're a fucking idiot," but for somebody to like not have dealt with that
Right.
and to like have that opinion just makes me so mad.
Yeah.
Makes me so mad. But it would be way better to have gone through that, you know, when I was like 12, especially when now,
Yeah.
dude, because now it's like cool to be depressed. I
Yeah.
think.
You could definitely monetize your depression now.
It's like cool to be depressed. It's cool to be autistic.
A lot of comedians are autistic. A lot in Atlanta. There were
I think
so
everybody says
many,
they're autistic, and I'm just like,
so many comics in Atlanta.
it's really annoying when like somebody
Every-
says they're autistic, and I'm like, I don't think you are.
Every single comic has talked about their mental illness.
I'm good. I'm perfectly fine.
Well,
I mean, now do you feel perfectly fine?
Yeah, I'm cured. They cured me in the hospital.
I mean, yeah.
it just cost you. What,
Do you have a mental?
$30,000?
Is your
30
only
grand.
mental illness like addiction?
I would say so.
It's not like bipolar.
I have pretty bad self-esteem.
Do you have bipolar?
issues.
I think what?
Do you have bipolar?
No, it's just it's depression, anxiety, because I feel anxious about like I feel very uncomfortable not feeling on.
Yeah.
So if I'm like feeling like we all have weird days,
Yeah.
I like hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate.
Yeah.
So like I think like relatively highly of myself when I'm myself.
When you're
when
on
I'm not myself, I hate it.
What's the thing that like overstimulates you the most? That feeling?
Electricity.
What do you mean overstimulate?
Being shocked by lightning.
Like
I think that would.
ever since the
bunch
pandemic.
of crabs coming into your house.
Dude, if there's a bunch of crabs in my house, I'd be like, what the hell?
Who put these here?
This is way too stimulating.
Ever since the pandemic, I can't do like, I hate being, it's better now, but like crowds. Like,
I love crowds.
Yeah,
That's why
I'm totally fine.
I'm a huge fan of crowds.
like at Poor Choices during Kill Tony, I have to go to the other side. I can't.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that. I think I'm definitely, it's weird because I'm very extroverted, but I'm also can be like very socially anxious.
Yeah.
And nobody would know
It's very weird.
because
I'm the same way.
like
I'm
nobody
not like that
would
at
know.
all.
Like I wouldn't know about you, you wouldn't know about me, but like I can definitely and I think everybody to some extent has social anxiety unless they're like a sociopath or I don't know.
I don't really have social anxiety, but I do like to be introverted because I like
You're a
to
socio. You're a socio.
You're a
recharge.
sociopath.
You're a fucking socio,
You're a
dude.
fucking crazy sociopath.
Yeah. You look like a socio.
Okay.
You're looking at us like you're a fucking sociopath right now.
You look like you want us to explode.
I still feel feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, feelings of killing
Well,
and not feeling remorse.
Prove it.
You don't feel remorse. You just feel a lust for blood.
Lust for blood. American
No, I mean
Psycho.
that's great. That's great. I definitely do. I mean it's gotten better, but at one point I was diagnosed with OCD. So it was like pure OCD. Yeah. So my life was like I would wake up and I'd be like, please don't let these thoughts start.
Yeah.
And then immediately they would start.
Yeah.
And it would be like
all day.
all day.
Yeah.
And the only time I got relief was when I was asleep or when I was so burnt out by the overthinking.
Yeah.
And the way that therapy works is like they try to give you tools to, like stop those thoughts, right? Think more positively, whatever. And all that would do is further worsen the OCD.
Interesting.
And so it was just like a hell. And the harder I tried to get better, the worse it got.
Yeah.
It was just like a really shitty, cause I'm like a very like ambitious person.
Mm-hmm.
Like where if I'm working on something, like I go all out, and for kind of the way I described it was like, a painter is passionate about painting or now stand up, you're passionate about that. It was like, I was passionate about like not feeling miserable. And so I would just be reading every book. I would be constantly thinking about it. And it's just, it just sucks.
Yeah. You finally burnt yourself out.
Yeah. And
Good.
I was always like good enough to like get by. I was taking a small amount of medication. But yeah, I wasted so much time. I kind of feel like I'm living my 20s and my 30s a little bit.
I can't wait for my 30s. My 20s have been bad.
Yeah, I think a lot of people. How old are you guys?
28.
28.
We're born.
You're both born.
We're born a month apart from each other.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's beautiful. Yeah.
Irish twins.
Oh, so beautiful.
We
Little Irish.
I mean,
baby.
it does get better.
Little Irish baby boys.
I was still miserable when I was 28. I think.
I'm not miserable.
I'm not
Less.
miserable.
No,
I
I'm not saying you guys are.
I just keep making the same mistake over and over again.
See, yeah, I'm very fortunate that I don't struggle with addiction. I chose to not drink like 4 years ago, and I just because.
And then I made him drink the other night. It was awful.
I did.
I like drinking. I think it's fun for me.
I think I could get back into it. My thing was.
Yeah, you should definitely. I think you should get back into it.
Well, my thing was.
Okay.
whenever I was like,
I'll do it.
whenever I was,
Twisted tea, baby.
whenever I was 18 was the first time I started doing coke. And so there wasn't a time from when I was 18 until I was like 24 that any time that I got like on the borderline of being blackout drunk,
You got to get Coke.
that I wouldn't get coke. So that was
Coke
like my
sucks.
thing. So I didn't want to get, I haven't been drunk in like 4.5 years.
Coke is so dumb.
Okay, so
Coke's the worst drug.
yeah, so antidepressants, right? They kind of block
Cocaine.
a lot of
Yeah.
like ecstasy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I would be doing so much fucking Molly.
Really? And it
I
wouldn't
think
work?
so. Well,
Oh,
no,
if
no,
you
no, no,
could.
no. There's literally no point. Like my
Yeah.
friend, like I would try every once in a while. Like my friends would
It
like
wouldn't
give
work.
me something. Yeah, does nothing.
sucks.
Isn't it crazy?
Would it
Have
wake you up at
have you
all?
ever done a Tesla?
What is that?
It's like a pressed pill.
But any Teslas you get now are not what they
No.
used to.
Wait, is that? Are you serious?
It's
Yeah.
a,
I thought
it's
that was
just
a joke,
suppressed-
'cause
They're really
that one-
strong ecstasy pills.
Oh,
Tim has a Tesla, everybody.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, which one?
I'll show you.
Model P for P. Model B for
but yeah,
little
like
boy.
so I rolled once,
Yeah.
and then I had to like get on, and
Yeah.
it was the fucking
Yeah, it's
best,
really
dude.
great. It's one of the
was-
best drugs ever.
No, that's not true. I rolled like 2 or 3 times.
It's one of the best drugs ever.
Oh, it's the best I've ever
Ecstasy's
felt.
incredible.
It's so great.
It makes you feel so good.
So good.
And then you feel bad the next week.
Yeah, I do feel really
You
bad.
feel really bad for
Yeah.
about a week.
But I think it's so good that it made it worth it. Oh
Yeah.
shit.
It's like a Flintstone vitamin, but like or circa 20, I don't know, 15.
I did it in 2015,
Yeah.
16 probably. Important call.
Nah, I gotta
Call your mom.
I feel bad for my dog.
Oh.
Yeah. What are we at? We're almost at 2 hours. That's
Well,
a long podcast. I've never done this long before.
I can how about this? I'll exit
Yeah.
and then you guys can keep going.
We're going to wrap it up here.
But
It's
I'll
time.
keep going. I don't care.
2 hours is. I got to eat dinner.
Are you hungry?
Yeah, I am hungry.
I think it'd be funny if you guys just talk shit about me when I left.
Yeah.
Like maybe do that.
But your big dumb ass.
Yeah, that would be good.
Fuck my big dumb ass.
Yeah, if I leave and then because you put it out and just be like, man, that he really interrupted what we were trying to do.
You really talked a lot of
In the
time.
in the middle of you talking about like your trauma and mental illness.
Yeah, you guys were.
I'm glad we finished my story.
Did we?
No, but it doesn't matter.
No, I want to
We'll
hear
do
the
it
rest of the story.
We'll do a second one.
No. Just tell me.
Tune in for part 2.
No, I don't want to do that. Okay, so you were in the psych ward. What is it like being in a psych ward?
You have a bed that's pretty thin.
Okay.
And pretty thin blankets.
What are the people like there? Are they normal people? or-
My floor was normal, but the floor above me, there was a guy that thought so hard about quantum mechanics that he lost all his thoughts and couldn't remember his name.
But on your floor, like the type of people are
Yeah,
like,
mostly like depressed people, anxious people, people who are having seizures and they can't get their medication right.
I've never done inpatient for a psych ward. I was outpatient when I went to the psych ward.
Inpatient.
what does that mean?
I was in there. I couldn't
So-
I couldn't-
Oh, so you were never in there?
Yeah, so outpatient is like I went in and basically was like I'm having thoughts of hurting myself, blah, blah, blah. And then they were like, do you have them right now? And I was like, no, not really. And they were like, well, you think you should. So I like basically went to the hospital
You were like-
but then I got to go home.
But if you say
Feels
yes,
like they shouldn't let you go
but
home.
it's if you say yes, I want to hurt myself right now, then they hold you there.
Yeah.
But can you be like, yeah, I kind of want to hang out here?
Yeah, you can. You can volunteer.
Okay,
you
so
can-
you can voluntarily
You can
be like,
voluntarily do it.
and you were like, cool, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So
I did.
How long were
I
you-
was involuntarily held for 48 hours and then voluntarily there for about a day.
Okay, so you were there for like 3 days?
Yeah.
And then what do you do when you're there?
During the week, there's like these different groups. There's free time and there's groups. And then you go outside for a little bit and there's a little gym. We only did that one day. But the groups are just like different counselors come in and do like these exercises. And then you eat. There's breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Is it decent?
It was fine. It was
Yeah.
like fancy food that was bad.
Okay, I know what you mean.
And it wasn't bad.
Yeah. That's cool.
And then from 6:30 to 10 o'clock was just free time. So there was a TV and we would just watch movies.
Oh, that's cool.
That was kind of good.
That doesn't actually sound that
It wasn't
bad.
that bad.
Do you
Just
make
couldn't-
any
just couldn't have his
friends?
phone. Yeah, kind of. I gave this one guy my number if he ever wants to go watch movies because he said he would like to watch movies. It
Okay,
was cool.
that's cool.
And then there was a girl who was like 20, 21 who was, I think in the real world she would be abysmal to be around, but she was kind of just a snobby little brat, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But we were friends, I guess.
What was her issue?
She wanted to fight people, I think.
Oh,
I don't know. It was weird. A lot of angry children in there.
Yeah.
Like angry, like barely 20-year-olds.
Oh.
Angry at the world.
Maybe that's where you met Newbassassin.
Maybe that's where. Nope. I met him long ago. About a year ago.
You actually met?
No.
Oh.
Wait, so is that the story?
That's about it. Ice cream was in there. I told you about the really good ice cream. Blue
No, I
Bunny
don't-
chocolate ice cream is delicious.
Are you serious? That
It's so good.
and you have to pay for all that?
I think the state pays for the psych ward, but I have to pay for the emergency room.
That's where taxes are going.
I'll pay for it eventually one day.
Are you on unemployment?
No.
You're not?
Mm-mm.
Good for you, man. That's good.
No. I saved a lot of money
Yeah.
before I came to
Don't
How much money you got? Makes you uncomfortable?
A little
don't
bit.
say it.
Savings or
Don't say how much.
I'll tell
money
you off.
have.
I'll tell you off camera. I don't care.
Okay, I'm curious.
Okay, we'll figure it out, and then we'll go around, and
What do we do now?
I don't know.
I was on Zoloft. No, I'm not.
No, I heard.
I think that's the end. We made it to almost 1 hour, 59 minutes, 10 seconds.
You want to touch tips?
Yep, we'll do it off.
Wait. We got to
Make it 2
literally
hours?
end it right at 2 hours.
Right at 2 hours?
Is there anything we have to say before?
Guys, thank you for listening. You can follow Tim at follow him to
Sad boy.
okay, and JT, you can follow him at
At JT Abbott.
Butthole69.
That's
But we
yours?
have
Oh, no, yours.
That's all.
Your-
That's too long, dude.
Too long.
JT Abbott?
JT Abbott Butthole69 is too many letters.
You guys are making that up.
No, I think that is
Tim
too
is
many.
at Sad Boy Butthole69. Weird coincidence. That's the same.
Guys, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe on this. Tell us your favorite part. But most importantly,
Tell me how I can improve. Comment section. You know, that's what it's there for. So
most
tell me
importantly,
how
I just
can
want to say, Newbassassin, fuck you.